and we return. Uniques have, are currently they bought a bar and now they're fixing it up, deciding what upgrades to do, any changes they want to make. And Zarin comes back with a report on an amazing deal he made without discussing anyone. And after the party flipped out, he decided to sulk away and disappear into the crowds of Waterdeep.
Where are you going, Zarin?
Basically, he's just upset and regret. So he's just gonna walk.
Okay. Very good. Rebecca, Oirin, and Morgan. Zarin left, and well, at least Rebecca knows of Andromeda following.
Jared's keeping an eye on him. He'll be fine. Just probably give him some time, but we will have to deal with this Todd Howard. Probably try and convince him to not have this fucking deal.
You know, I was kind of upset by it, but as long as he doesn't get my seat at the bar, I could deal with it. But if you
I
say
just
it's
think
bad,
it's too easily abused.
yeah,
Sure, he
if
might
you
not
say
have
it's
any
bad,
intention
it's
at the
bad.
moment of screwing us over, but what about 10 years from now? 15? 30?
That's a long time.
I mean, the world might be over by then anyway.
Yeah, but I like to be optimistic, but also realistic.
Should we go talk to him or try and find this Todd Howard guy?
No, just give him some time to kind of think. And Jarvis does keep an eye on him. It'll be fine. Plus, we probably have a person coming by to be like, "Hey, what do you want done? Get Heldris out of here!"
Oh, look at this, a new bar. I've never been here before.
Eldris is actually the representative from the Cooper's Guild. No.
Hello, I'm the representative from the Cooper's Guild. It's nice to meet you. I've definitely never seen your faces before. There he goes.
He was also talking to a window.
He wanted to make sure you looked nice in the window before he did the acting.
He's just like looking into this grimy window. Did Rebecca just? Okay.
Oh my fucking god! I just watched everything get reset on my sheet. Son of a bitch.
Maybe you need to submit a support ticket like Tom did.
You said fill out a support ticket? When did I do that?
When you couldn't drag shit onto
Oh,
Yeah, but
then
then we found out it was just you not doing it right.
I'm going back to not talking.
Excuse me.
I forgot that was what it ended up being until after I said it. Okay.
Right, that works. There we go.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. There is a knock on the door.
Who could that be?
You see a man wearing a cap with red and orange feathers in it. Ah, hello.
I'll open the door.
Oh, I thought I heard Morgan. I thought Morgan when Dylan made the noises was him like walking over. I
That
wasn't
was
actually looking at the screen.
Yeah, it was him walking
Well,
over.
you
I
did
just
move
fucking
your
moved the
token, so I'm
token,
like-
I know.
It was,
He'll just
he was just
bump into
jogging
the
in
door.
place.
No, he'll like literally just bump into you as soon as you get to the door and be like, I could get, or do you want to get? All right, fine, I'll get it. Jesus. He'll just walk over and open the door.
Ah, hello.
Howdy. He wouldn't say howdy. Hi. I take it you're from one of the other guilds.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here representing the Dung Sweepers Guild.
I see. Okay. Well, come on in, I guess.
Yes. Got a lot of work gonna be going on here, from what I understand. For a small fee, we will, in addition to the normal street sweeping we do, also pick up any trash you leave out by the road, stuff that you might have to be moving out of here, or debris from the work.
I'll definitely need that.
Yeah.
At least
of
for the first
course.
while.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, it'll be 5 gold a week for the weeks that you want it done.
Um. Well, how about for now? He'll hand him 5 gold, and he'll say, let's do that one for this week, or like I guess a week starting from now. How do you do it? You got business days and non-business days? I'm not entirely sure.
It would be like a week starts on like the ones, so 1, 11, and 21.
I mean, we could
It
give
is
him
currently
10
the 11th.
gold.
It is
'cause-
currently the 11th.
No, 10 gold.
I'll give you
52 weeks.
this
5 by
week
5.
now, and then once I have an estimate of how long the work should take from the other guilds,
What?
then either I'll contact you or we'll send one of our associates and give you the money for the number of weeks during the time of estimated construction. Does that sound fair?
Sounds wonderful.
Alrighty. Okay.
I'm fucking up on the math because like 52. There's 52 weeks in a year.
Each week there's 36 weeks in a year
Oh, 36. Okay, and it's
because
5.
it's 10 days.
Oh, I'm doing this wrong. I'm dividing, not multiplying. Okay, 36 times 5. 180. That's 180 gold for a year.
I doubt repairs would take a whole year.
No.
No.
Honestly, probably could just dump like 20 gold now. Because that's.
I only have 5 gold on my person.
I'll dump an extra 20 on top of that then. Actually, no. I'll
Okay.
dump 25 gold on top of that, so 30 gold.
Okay, so 2 months.
Pocket.
6, 10 days. Wonderful. Well, if you need anything else from us, you can find our headquarters at the Mule Skull Tavern.
Oh.
All right.
Fellow Skull Tavern enthusiast, I see.
He'll laugh as he walks out.
Was that laugh sincere? Insight check.
Roll an insight check. Why is the bottom of my chat
I'll
window
add a
getting cut
d6.
off? 17. It seems sincere.
Okay. I just tried to resize the text box and it fixed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like dividing 52 by 5 and I kept getting 10.2. I'm like, this can't be right. Why?
10 gold a year. That's
like, this is
steal.
not right. this can't be right because that would only be for 2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks and like half a day.
I mean, sure, there's planets where a year is that long, but not Toral. Who would I talk to about getting the escape tunnel installed? Like, what guild would that be?
So it depends on how you want it done. Like if you're digging it out from the cellar, you'd probably want to talk to the plumbers and cellars.
Oh, they've already came and went.
I mean, they'll be here for doing work.
Yeah, I'll talk
You
to
know
them
what I
when
mean?
they come back.
If you want it secret, I mean, like you technically don't have to go through the guild. Technically, but yeah, that would probably be if you're wanting it. At least if you're since you'd be wanting it underground, that would probably be your best bet.
I mean, I could talk to plumbers and get like an idea of of the sewer map in relation to our cellar.
Now I will say sewers would be the Dung Sweepers Guild.
Oh, so is he gone far?
No, he's like going down the steps right now.
Rebecca runs after him. Wait!
Yes. What else can I do for you?
Is it possible that we could get a kind of a regional map of the sewer system in relation to Troll Skull Tavern, Troll Skull Alley, Troll Skull Tavern?
Well, I don't have any map on me, but the entrance to the sewers one of the entrances is right over there. In down the alley to the right. Let me get the picture that I sent Dylan and posted in the actual Discord. Copy link.
Troll Skull Manor, that's it.
Hey,
So Troll Skull Manor is T1 on the picture I just posted in Dungeons of Disappointment. T7 is the entrance to the sewer.
Okay.
Any reason you need a map? I can see about getting one from the hall.
Just for a potential plumbing project that I have in mind. Just need to do research into it, which I might have to make a deception check on because that's not why I want it.
Yeah, I would say he's not like actively inciting you, but it will be. Yeah, that
That's a
definitely
2! I rolled a 2!
definitely beats his pass.
Got a 17!
You'd love to see it.
Social rogues, am I right?
Aaron and Rebecca bumbling through deception checks. Yeah, he seems to buy it. Well, if it's a plumbing project, the Settlers and Plumbers Guild should have access to those maps already. I can see about getting you one, though there might be I believe there's a small fee of 5 silver for the map itself, but I can see about getting one and having it brought back to you.
All right, cool, thanks. Well, the voice in the skies told me it was you that I had to talk to, not the Plumbers Guild.
Well, no, like I'm saying stuff in the actual sewers. Like if you have the tunnel go between the two, because you said it's a plumbing project is
I
what you're wanting
suppose.
to do.
Yeah.
It's your lie that made the answer be different.
Yeah, I see. Okay. All right, then I wouldn't have said that. That was just Beck being a dumbass.
I mean, I feel like you probably wouldn't have said something about the voice in the sky anyway. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of speed around through some guild visits that take place over the next couple days. If there's anything y'all want to do, just hop in.
Well,
Hello?
I mean, is Zarin staying away for that long?
Zarin has not returned.
Am I
I mean, it is late at night at this point.
in
We'll
the
say,
void?
Zarin.
Oh,
He would have looked for. Oh, okay. He would look for an alleyway and see if there's just like a barrel or like a box that he can just kind of sit in.
Okay, yeah. I mean, easy enough. You find a barrel or a box in an alley.
Perfect. He's just gonna he's gonna chill. He's gonna be thinking a lot. You know, he's contemplating about, you know, what he did and how he's still pretty far from achieving his goal.
Is he in like a in room?
No,
No,
he's in
he's
an
in an
alleyway.
alley in
Oh,
a barrel.
Oh, in a barrel?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, the barrel's in an alley. The alley is not in the barrel. He is in the barrel in the alley.
Thank you for clarifying that.
right. I'll just let Andromeda give him advice. It's like, you can talk to him if you have any ideas of like how to like.
Andromeda's still with him.
Yeah,
Andromeda followed you invisibly.
she's been tailing you.
That was what Rebecca told her to do at the end of last week's session.
Right. Yeah, I totally forgot.
So yeah, I guess she'll like knock on the side of the barrel visibly.
There's a quietish. There's like a small knock.
What's up, Andromeda?
Are you doing this, Beck, or you want me to?
I mean, this isn't Rebecca talking to him. This is Andromeda.
Okay.
Because I feel like she would give better advice in this situation.
Fuck. Okay. So why'd you run off by yourself and hiding out in a barrel?
I just don't feel like I don't know. I made a bad decision, and I regret it. But
Running from it's not gonna help anything, though. I mean, it's happened.
it goes deeper than that too, though. I miss my son. I haven't seen him in so long, and the goal of me becoming this better person to be a better father for him is, well, hasn't gone anywhere.
Also, Rebecca's deliberately choosing not to listen in on this conversation.
Okay. So I guess you want to go to Secrets, Tom.
Sure.
I embraced the void there for a little bit. It was scary.
I have an idea of a thing to do. I saw a few things in a few dwarven taverns where they have like these pipes that shunt beer up to different taps, called a beer engine.
What?
Yeah, so if it's too busy, you can like pipe beer from barrels in the basement up into the different taps you have at the bar, and that way you get beer on demand.
Oh my god. That is the coolest thing I've ever heard of.
It sounds fascinating to me. Well, partly because just my people, where we like tinkering a bit, but also like as my job, like alchemy involves some fluid dynamics. Oh, you probably involves making liquid move differently.
Okay. All right. Well, I like it, and if it doesn't break the budget, I think we should get it.
Well, probably cheaper than Zaren's cold room.
Out of character, Bean was telling me it's actually not going to be nearly as expensive as we originally thought
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's an uncommon item.
Yeah, I thought it would be way more expensive because like you're making it the size of a fucking room.
I know. I'm losing my mind that he's actually going to be able to get this, and that like we're gonna like we're gonna be like the ones that start this. Yeah, we might need to get royalties. It's like not an original idea, but we'll be like the first people to implement it, and that's wild. But yes, Morgan is down with the auto beer device. Might use this opportunity to go pee again. I have too much liquid in my body. I'll be right back. Yes, that's on recording, I know.
Well, Beck's alone, no soccer because he's doing shit. It's just me and my thoughts.
Welcome back, Dylan.
Dylan went to piss.
Oh. Yeah, so what would Rebecca be doing after that man leaves?
She probably would be But you said it's getting night.
It's getting towards night right now for you.
She probably would go and like maybe order some food for the rest of the gang.
Okay.
Probably something from I don't know. I don't know what kind of food place there would be nearby.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You're not that far from the oh. You're a little ways. You're a few blocks from the bakery that y'all went to before.
That's at least.
I mean,
like,
it's like
that's probably a half an hour journey.
I mean round trip, yeah.
What about the Gentle Mermaid? Does that exist?
The Channel Mermaid.
It's a fest hall, gambling house, tavern.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, has a large description. boasting the largest and richest gambling rooms in all of Waterdeep, perhaps all of Faerun. Oh,
Yeah, the Gentle Mermaid exists.
just order skip the dishes.
Okay. Yeah, you order some dinner and bring it back. Morgan,
How much does it cost?
well, um, are you ordering for Zarin as well, even though you don't know if he's going to be back?
Yes.
Okay. 4 meals, 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay.
What's up? What I miss?
Morgan, Rebecca has left to go get food. You there is a knock on the door.
Okay.
You and Oirin are the only ones there at the moment.
All right. Yeah, he'll grab it.
Okay. You see a man. You see a woman in a black cap with a gold flame on the front of it.
Okay.
Ah, um, are you the new owner here?
Oh yeah, 1 to 4.
Okay. I'm Sylvie. I'm here with the Chandlers and Lamplighters Guild. Um, I was wondering if you would be. We were wondering if you would want a contract for candles if you're hoping to have any kind of chandeliers or anything like that that would require such.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking, are you able to do like them deer antler chandeliers?
Deer antler chandeliers. I have to look this up.
Like they primarily still use candles. It's just made out of deer antler.
Oh, okay, I see.
How are you from Florida? You never seen one of them before?
Can honestly say I've never seen one of them before.
That's wild.
I've seen them. Though I am in Alberta, which is like the hick part of Canada.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um. We've done some collaborations with a couple other guilds before to make something like that. Um. I can have. Are you? How many of those chandeliers would you want?
Um. Well, I guess the question would be: is there like primarily a big chandelier in the main like tap room?
Um. Currently, no.
Or would there be
You.
room
Probably
for like?
one like here.
I mean, you'd have room here. You'd have room here. I mean, but this main floor is fairly high ceilings, so like you could have. There's plenty of room for chandeliers.
You get like only the one,
Okay.
and then like probably the other stuff would be like wall sconces and stuff like that.
Okay, but what you
Which I
you want
imagine
candles or torches for wall sconces?
probably.
We could probably get
Hmm.
enchanted torches.
Torches is more common for the wall sconces.
Candles would be more expensive.
Well, I mean, candles don't give off the same amount of light, so you'd have to have a lot more of them for the walls.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, so torches is probably a better idea.
Okay.
So torches for general lighting, but like one chandelier to be nice.
Okay. All right. So I don't know the costs of those exactly because they're more of a. They're not a common item for us to make. But one of those and a contract for to supply candles for it.
We'll spare no expense.
We'll spare no expense.
Spared no expense.
And also, if you are you planning on having any outdoor lamps on the property that you would want us to be lighting at night?
Definitely, because I want a fountain.
Yeah,
So
we want to
having
be able
lighting
to see
involved
the
with the
fountain.
fountain would be good.
Yeah. I
Very well.
agree.
I'm making that executive decision for soccer because it sounds badass having like a firelit fountain.
Yeah. And I mean, it's from the picture I put before, it is a decent size. I'm gonna say yard area because I don't know what else to call it. Like, so there is definitely room for.
Make an outdoor
You probably want
patio.
to You probably want a couple lamps out there. But yeah, very good. Well, I will take this information back, and they'll figure out the price and work up a contract.
All right, sounds wonderful.
Okay. That to my document. Dear chandelier.
Dear chandelier.
At this point, Rebecca returns
Dinner.
carrying food.
What'd you get?
I got stuff from the Twisted Mermaid, which is a high-end gambling
Oh yeah, they
place
got good
not
food.
far from here.
Rebecca, do you have anything like a coat or anything like that you wear?
I mean, I
Jacket.
probably would have one, but like, not really, because I've never. It probably would be included in my clothes, so yeah.
I mean, technically, I think that you can make the armor have a coat. Because doesn't it change to look however you want it to look?
Oh yeah, yeah. I make it look like I have like almost like a leather jacket.
Okay. That is illusory though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You feel a presence behind you, as if something had tried to lift your coat that doesn't exist.
I attempt to grapple whatever this is.
Okay. Make a athletics check. And 21. I don't think he's. I don't think. Yeah. Why are you not loading?
Probably like right here.
Oh no, it would be once you're inside.
Oh, inside?
Yeah. You're here like Morgan's reaching out for the food when this happens.
Without even like looking away from Morgan, Rebecca reaches over reaches behind her to grab whatever, try to lift her jacket.
Okay. You feel nothing.
Oh, is it you again, spooky ghost?
Spooky ghost. Is that you, spooky ghost?
Do you at least have a name we can call you by, so we're not like just calling you spooky ghost? You could write it in the dust upstairs if you want. Rebecca puts the food on the counter and heads upstairs.
Morgan, as you go up to the food,
Mm.
the bar stool is pulled out for you.
Oh, thank you. And he'll
I thought I
sit
was being
down.
mugged. That's why I would try to grapple whatever.
Yeah, he goes, well, until Rebecca figures out what your ghost name is, I'm just gonna call you Scully because this is Skull Troll Skull Manor. So I think Scully works for now.
Oh my god, what if it's
If
the
you don't
ghost of
like
the
it, though,
troll?
let me know. It's the ghost of the troll.
What if the ghost is a troll?
What a...
But yeah, Scully. That's what I'm gonna call you, Scully.
Okay. Rebecca, as you're walking around the outside of the building, you see Zarin
Oh,
walking back.
with Andromeda next to him.
Yes, with Andromeda on his shoulder.
Zarin.
Tom? Tom might not actually be back yet. He said BRB a bit ago.
All right. Give me the silent treatment. I see how it is.
You don't see Zarin. There is nothing written in the dust upstairs.
Really? Like, do you want us to give you a name? Or, like, do you not remember your name?
And you just through the floor, you hear, thank you, in Morgan's voice.
Oh, you're busy helping Morgan sit or do something. I don't know what. So, Rebecca will
I'm
write.
just talking to an empty room.
Yeah, Rebecca will just write, my name is Rebecca in the dust, like over
Okay.
here, and then in the dust under it, like, your name is question mark.
Okay, very good.
And then just kind of like stand there with like her fists, her closed fists on her hips, kind of leaning more to like one side of like putting more weight on one leg than the other.
Okay. The door behind you slams shut.
Oh my god.
Give it a minute.
When you turn to look at the door, you see 3 letters written in it. LIF.
Leaf? Your name's Leaf? All right, Leaf. Might be mispronouncing it. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
No, it's telling you to leave.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
Make like a tree and fuck off. Fucking
All
love
right,
British
I'll
accents.
prestidigitation the dust back.
Okay.
All right, Leaf. I guess we're gonna be working on making your place look nice. Hopefully you're okay with that. Rebecca will head back downstairs.
Okay.
She enters through the door. Their name is Leaf.
What?
L-I-F. Leaf.
Leaf? Okay. And then Morgan will just like, sorry about that. So I guess it's Leaf. I'll call you Leaf instead of Scully. That actually probably sounds nicer. I had a feeling that you were a lady ghost on account of the doll. I don't know if you're a girl or a lady, but either way, it's a pretty name.
There's the sound of a plate shattering in the kitchen.
Might be a boy.
Oh,
I'll go fix it.
he hears the plate shatter. I don't know if he could quite tell. Would be wisdom? Make him have a wisdom check. Do you think that'd be enough for him to figure out if that's a boy?
I mean, Rebecca said out loud, "It's probably a boy," in response to it.
Rebecca might be onto something,
All right. I'm
or it's a
sorry.
coincidence.
I'm sorry, Leaf. Actually, yeah. I feel like I heard of a guy named Leaf before, like Leaf Erickson or something like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Powerful name, not pretty. Powerful. There you go. Starts with a P.
We gotta
I
get like a
apologize.
cleric in here so we can talk to you proper.
Hey, Tom, you back? Nope. Okay.
I'll work on
Bombus.
fixing the plate.
Well, it's night, so there's not any more guilds coming
Oh, thank God.
today.
Too many.
But I can't. I was gonna get to the fast forwarding part, but we gotta finish this
With the ghost or with the
Zarin.
with
Zarin?
with the Zarin.
With the Zarin. Fucking
And
Zarin!
Tom, did it disappear on us?
Where the fuck did he go? I had time to like drink a water, take a bathroom, and smoke a cigar.
He's having another shower.
Not a second shower.
Yeah, but
That's
it,
worse
well,
than
yeah,
second
Beck, the
breakfast.
power washer got there. So you gotta try it out.
He's blasting his balls off right now.
Oh my god. Power washers ain't no joke, man.
They will take your skin right off to the bone.
The best kind of clean.
Can't have dirty skin if it's just bone.
That's wait a second. Something that makes you clean so much that you get rid of your own skin. Oh wait, that's an SCP. That's a laundry detergent.
I don't like the way my skin feels on my body. Do you like the way your skin feels on your body?
Never
You
thought about
don't. Why don't you just pull it off?
Do you like the way my skin feels on your body?
it.
Pull
Tear
off
your
your
skin off.
skin.
Tear your skin off. Do it. Do it, you won't. Take your whole face off right now. I bet you won't.
Okay, I guess we're gonna do some of the fast forwarding guild stuff, and then we'll come back to this. The Fine Carvers Guild show up the next day. Is there anything wood or stone that you want like detail work carved into the bar, the fountain,
Probably the fountain.
columns,
Um,
the wooden columns
yeah.
that hold up like the balconies?
Yeah, let's make things look fancy.
Okay.
Let's go for metallic dragon aesthetic.
Metallic dragon aesthetic.
What the fuck is metallic? What?
So like some of the things
Metallic noir.
Metallic.
like some of the
Draco Noir.
like bits that stick out look like the head of a metallic dragon because each dragon looks different. So instead of like it takes on more of an appearance of one of the metallic dragons rather than one of the chromatics.
We running a bar or a church? No. No, I actually fuck with it though. So does Morgan.
Okay. Okay, so if we're doing that through the whole thing.
What?
What?
So, because I was curious about something, I searched Raven Queen 5e, right? And there's the usual results that you'd imagine that you'd get. And you know what's the first thing that I get though? Top 5 stories. 5 arrested, including 3 minors after home invasion leads to shooting in Henderson.
What does it have to do with the Raven Queen?
Well, I guess
mean,
the
death.
woman's name must be Raven? I don't know. Let's see. Her name is Raven Queen 28. You're joking.
And she was murdered? That's so horrible.
No, she murdered someone.
Oh, she murdered someone! Jesus Christ.
Raven Queen 28 and Derek Roberts 26, along with 3 juveniles, are all charged with attempted murder and battery with a deadly weapon in a home invasion. No way her name is Raven Queen. What are the odds?
She's just trying to collect a soul.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm
When did
sorry.
this happen?
20 hours ago.
20 out. What?
I did not expect that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to detract.
No.
That just really surprised me.
No one expects the Raven Queen.
No one expects the Raven Queen Inquisition. For real though, we probably should talk to the Raven Queen about the cult. Be like, hey, this is bad for your business.
this is bad.
Honestly, like I kind of want to like negotiate with Asmodeus and be like, yo, Tiamat's trying to do this. This will fuck up everything you've been trying to do over the past few millennia. You might want to help the upper planes deal with this.
Okay, so for doing carving detail into like the bar, the hearths and fireplaces, the support pillars at the fountain, like do a lot of different detail work across everything. In total will run you 350 gold.
That's 35 platinum.
Okay, so it's 270-ish GP for all the carpentry stuff. 10 GP.
I'm giving them 35 platinum.
Okay. Oh, you're paying them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was my idea for the dragon aesthetic.
All right.
Was have the platinum. So.
Who would I talk to like help reconstruct that raven nest on the roof?
The bird guild.
The bird guild. I don't want the ravens losing their home. They had a nice nest full of trinkets on the bed and baubles.
Who to talk to for that?
Morgan might think, I'm gonna go to the Church of the Raven Queen.
She
Yeah,
had a
there's
church there?
there's not like anyone to do with it. Well, there's like, you know, the butchers and the tanners and the furriers, but there's nothing to do with like
Any
living animals.
city
Well, I guess
druid
wolfsmen are
guilds?
living. I mean, you could go to, yeah, I mean, you know, Deland Winterhund of the Emerald Enclave.
Okay, so here's what Morgan's gonna do while we're fast forwarding through the guild stuff.
Oh,
Actually, we're
he's
going
back.
back to Zarin time.
Going back in time.
Oh, Zaren's here?
Gotta go back in time.
Zarin walks in the side door.
Tom, you're back?
He says, well, he's back,
Josh.
he says in chat.
Rebecca's
Josh.
currently sitting on a stool repairing a plate.
He's gonna make a stealth check.
Okay,
If that's okay.
sure.
I think I get disadvantage because of heavy armor.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh!
He starts stealthing in.
Through
And,
in your right ear, you hear Rebecca's voice. What do you think you're doing?
He goes to like slowly close the door, but while he's turning, he trips on a piece of wood that was on the ground, and he just slams the door as he falls into it.
Without even getting up from mending the plate, you hear Rebecca's voice
fuck.
in your ear. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just getting home.
And then from the table, it's like, all right, welcome back. You have a nice walk?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Just so you know, I wasn't listening in to anything you and Andromeda talked about.
How'd you know Andromeda and I were talking?
She told me that she was. I recommended that she like, give you some advice, but like I stopped listening after that.
Okay. Well, I think I'm okay now, so I think probably be best if I just go to bed.
Right. You
There's
mind showing
dinner
us
for you on the.
this Todd Howard fellow next sometime, so we can maybe pay for the rest of your sword or bow?
What do you mean?
Well, how much was that bow that you got originally? What was its full price?
10,000.
I don't have 10,000 gold.
Right, Bean. It was 10,000.
And you spent 3,000?
It was
Right,
11,000.
Dylan
Okay.
says it was 11,000, and he's the one with the document.
Okay.
And you spent
I
3,000.
gave it to you. You pinned it. But yeah, it is 11,000.
You
I
did,
spend
yeah. But I
11,000?
mean,
Or no? Was it 3,000? I paid. I thought I paid less for that.
You negotiated it down to 5,000.
Dude, I thought I got it lower than that.
Was it? Or was no? It was 1,200 was the final price.
yeah, it was
1,200.
120. It was the
Yeah,
120 platinum is what you paid.
yeah, and the stipulation was that in addition to the platinum, you also had to give him the hand drum and the hand axe. You were going to be giving up the
I
hand
didn't.
drum and the trident.
I didn't give up the hand drum though.
Dylan, it ain't pinned nowhere. Don't lie to me.
I said you should have pinned it. I can't pin things, can I?
No.
I don't. Did you ever link it?
Swear to God, I linked it.
I swear I've looked at it. So yeah, it's probably linked somewhere.
Well, now I'll pin it. I can't pin messages. Pin it, you bitch. I mean, please pin it, my dear GM.
Morgan the Urban Bourbon said
Oh
docs.google.com.
God.
This is where I die.
I-
What was it called again?
A corpse slayer.
Corpse Slayer. Just checking. Pretty sure it was 11,000.
Morgan, how much money do you got on you?
Not enough to cover that if you want to repair the bar. Yep, 11,000. And yeah, you ultimately paid 1,200 and you did give up the hand drum. The trident was the thing that you were fighting the most for. You gave up the hand drum and you gave up your hand axe, and as long as you got to keep the trident.
No, he didn't up just the hand axe was what was decided on.
Oh, never mind. I guess I was wrong. But it was 70% in perpetuity. Bless you.
Thank you.
I have an idea.
What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea.
Tomorrow,
You would know that that's against the code legal. Using magic to influence a civilian.
I mean, it's not on him. I'm just making the item look shit. Loophole.
I mean, it's still using magic to influence a civilian, but okay. You can certainly try.
You fool.
Yeah, my DC's only a 14. He'll definitely 15. He'll see right through it.
Could probably just return the item. Or, well, hold on. Do you really want this, Zarin?
Let me look at this again because I don't think I properly put it in my sheet because it just says 3 for damage. Because it just
Probably
says
not.
yeah, like when I roll the damage, it's just 3.
That's what happens with my damage sometimes when it resets.
When you hit another creature with the attack using this weapon, the attack does an extra 1d8. 1d8 2 damage?
And it's a bow.
Because
so
that's the 1d8 it rolled.
Yeah, what's a bow? A bow is a what is it? It's a
It
it's a
depends on the
long.
bow.
It was
It's a
a
short bow.
It was a
It's
short
a
bow.
1d6.
Yeah. 1d6. It's because a corpse slayer can be any weapon, so we didn't set what it was in the when we dragged it in.
Okay. Hmm. I mean, I guess I could bring it back. Oh, that
Except
is
you
not
didn't
a
put
good roll.
you didn't put piercing damage as the damage type, so it's just rolling straight numbers.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean that's not a good roll? Let's say
6 plus 5.
For
Like,
a
I mean, like, damage.
I
not
mean, it was
fire.
two. It rolled 2 5s out of d6s.
yeah, 2 5s
on
on
a
d6s
on a
ain't bad.
short bow, that's pretty good.
And on top of that, it's supposed to add. It would be doubled, so it'd be 2d8 on top of that
If it was undead.
Undead,
if it was undead. Yeah.
which honestly we don't really fight a lot of undead.
Yeah, but look, if you really want this thing, Zarin, I could try and negotiate. I do got a couple of things that I've been holding on to that we could try and maybe
Pawn off.
find a more even trade.
I mean, yeah, well, you know what? And he just holds it out towards Morgan. We should probably just bring this back.
I
You
mean, if
sure?
you want
might
it,
be able to find some way to get the price down further without having this insane thing.
I mean, I got a bunch of dragon shit that I'm sitting on. There's no way this motherfucker wouldn't pay good money for that. Some bitch named Todd Howard. All he has to do is log into Skyrim and he can get all the dragon parts he needs. Oh my god.
Well,
he's
maybe
actually,
I
he's
can.
actually the Dragonborn. He already has all the dragon parts.
Hmm.
He already has the title of Omni Dragon Slayer, Morgan.
There's only frost and fire dragons in Skyrim, so fuck him.
He has the Faerun title of Omni Dragon Slayer.
I hate that.
Also,
No, that's actually chickenpox.
once Rebecca
Call-
gets 65,000 gold pieces, she's making that clay golem.
Pentaslayer. Omni would have to be all of them.
Yeah, he didn't just kill the chromatics. He killed the metallics and the gems
Oh,
and the
crap.
purple and
Oh yeah, Tom, what's
and
your
the Draculate.
what's your strength score?
The modifier or the actual number?
The number
17.
17. The mystery sash was a belt of hill giant strength, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We could give it to Oiram. No. Want to hit a bit harder?
Okay. Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, yeah, I would like to.
All right. Rebecca throws over the blue sash from that two-headed ogre.
Eden.
Edit. Okay. Put that on. Attune to it. You'll be a bit stronger. You'll actually be stronger than me. Actually,
would my,
we're about the
strength
same
go?
strength right now, I'd say.
Do you have attunement slots?
That is a good question.
I think he has to attune. Yeah, he has to attune to the bow.
The bow requires attunement, but he's yet to attune to the bow.
The Guardian emblem takes attunement slot. The Ring of Free Action takes an attunement slot. The Devotee Sensor takes an attunement slot. You have all your attunement slots filled,
Even
Okay,
without the
so-
bow?
even without the bow.
So the Guardian emblem.
I thought I was the one that had the ring of free action.
How does that work again?
There was he already had a Ring of Free Action.
Oh.
So this emblem is the symbol of a deity or spiritual. It's a symbol of Eldath. As an action, you can attach the emblem to your armor or your shield. The emblem has 3 charges. When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you suffers a critical hit, you can expend 1 charge to turn it into a normal hit.
Holy shit. You
Grave
had
Cleric,
that this
Channel
whole
Divinity.
time?
Oh,
Regains charges daily at dawn.
Oh, not Channel Divinity. It's
I
a feature.
totally forgot I had that. I'm not even gonna front.
Yeah, me and Bean knew. You forgot
Dude,
about
the emblem, the devotee sensor, and what was the other one? The ring
No,
of
no,
reaction?
he uses the devotee sensor.
I do use the devotee sensor.
No. I know. I'm saying the emblem and the devotee sensor
And the ring of reaction.
and the ring
Or
of
his
reaction.
attunements.
If you want to tune from the ring of reaction and put on the hill giant strength, you'd be pretty stacked for your level right now. Honestly, I'm not even trying to be shitty to you, like out of character, out of all this. You are a paladin. You are also a sorcerer, but like, you don't need that bow. Like, you
That's
really
why
don't need that
that's
bow.
why he's gonna bring it back.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna try to find another magic thing, but
I'd
can
look
he
for
drop
magic items that aren't attunable.
the ring of free action as an attunement?
Yes.
Cool.
What
Okay,
am
he's
I
gonna do that,
tuned to?
and
Crystal,
he's going
Cyrus.
to what? It takes a long rest to attune.
Short.
Short.
A short rest.
Okay.
Is the glamour leather attuned?
I don't think it is.
Does
Oyrin
anyone,
has so many slots.
does
No,
anyone
it's not.
want this? And he
I
hands
could
out
take
the
it.
ring of free action. Okay. Yeah. He gives it to Rebecca. How much do one of those go for?
It is not attunement based. You're fine with the armor.
Cool.
Sick.
The ring of reaction, it
Oh, hold on.
it is
Rare.
11,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
It is, yeah.
I could have traded that,
It's
but
very rare.
I'm glad I didn't.
I mean, if it's useful to someone else in the party.
Oh, sorry, it's rare.
Oh no,
not
no, right.
rare.
I'm not gonna sell it now, but
Difficult terrain doesn't cost me extra movement, so I don't have to dash through it. But even if I did, doesn't matter. But the having magic not affect my speed or be paralyzed or restrained, that's good. That's good for me.
yeah, it'll be better for you.
And that's my third attunement slot.
It was Hill Giant.
Hill Giant.
Yes.
Yeah,
which I
means your
believe is a
strength's 21.
19.
No, it's 21.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
21.
21.
Anyone?
Danian. All right, let me add this to my sheet.
If you can't drag
Oh,
and
it's
drop
it's
it, I
it's
can drag and drop
ogre
it for
power is 19. That's right.
The one that Pickle had.
you. Pickle?
Who?
Pike.
Yeah,
Oh. Also Tia.
she did, yeah.
And I will point out, Beck, it is only magical, paralyzed, and restrained. For the
I
ring of
want
free
to
action.
find the belt
It's
of
on-
giant strength.
It's on your sheet. I just put it in.
Yeah, when you drag and drop it, it should automatically set the
How
strength.
do you have access to my sheet?
I do, yeah. Remember, I played your character at least twice.
Yeah, so
I have
if you
access
look
to
at your
sheet.
yeah, I'm bad about removing that.
fine.
Let me do that. If you look at your strength score, Tom,
Yeah.
you'll see that it's blue now and says 21. But if you mouse over, it shows you your actual,
Yeah.
and it's pretty cool.
Oh, I wanted to write on the
My
sheet, assuming
fucking
direct
sheet
control.
just bugged out.
Yeah, it's because he
can't
removed
do it.
access from certain people. It's reloading. Just close it and open it again.
Oh, I didn't know that would mess him up. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, it's all good.
Cool. All right. So what is the point of that? So like it's still just 21, right?
Yeah, your strength is
Yeah,
21 as long as you remain attuned to the item. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's just to say like
So
if
so
turn
if
it
you
back off.
yeah, if you turn it off, or if you're like in an anti magic field,
Got you. Okay.
Unless
like
for some
like,
reason it was an artifact of Hill Giant Strength.
it's not. Like so basically, if you don't have that belt on, well, if you're not attuned to that belt, it's still a 17. It hasn't actually changed your score. It's just higher while you're using it.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Walter. Walter's score is still 10. It's just it's like he has 21.
Yeah, but it's a good way to like
But Aaron's
either
9.
increase your, like with ASI's your spell casting, or something else. It's up to you.
Yeah, now you don't have to buff your strength modifier. You don't want to at level 12? No, we're level 13. No, we're
Yeah, so
level
16.
14.
16's the next one, I think, for
Yeah.
most of them.
Okay. Doing the fast forward and trying to get through all these tonight, so we don't have to do another
A
session
third session of this
guilds.
shit. Of this hell.
Of this hell, we're in hell. Help.
A couple halflings in pink cloaks
Oh god.
are at the door.
It's the halfling cult. And I'll answer it.
Hello.
Hello.
We're from the Glassblowers, Glazers, and Spectacle Makers Guild.
Are halflings good with glass? I thought it would be more gnomes.
They look slightly offended. we're I'll have you know that me and my brother here have placed in the top 3 at the last 5 competitions.
That's okay. Yeah, definitely want you guys helping us. Yeah, we need lots of glass replaced.
Okay. Would you be looking for anything other than just windows as far as glass stuff goes?
Probably. Do they make like glasses?
Yeah, that's what Spectacle Makers is.
No, like
Oh, yes. Yeah, that you blow glass for if you want glasses instead of
tankards or whatever.
like wooden tankards, yeah.
I mean, we could probably get like a set of wine glasses.
Okay. But they also would make glass tankards as well if you want.
Glass tankards? That sounds like a terrible idea.
I mean, you're in an upscale place.
How much would that cost, actually?
Okay. Well, they go through and get like a count of the windows. And they recommend replacing all the windows at once. That way you're not having old windows that are just going to go out soon.
Yeah, that's fair.
The windows will be 50 gold is all compared to some of the expenses.
Okay.
The how many tankards would you want?
I don't know. I've never worked in a restaurant or bar, so I don't know how much they actually have. Like, what's an appropriate amount?
I don't go to bars. It's more expensive to go to a bar than just drink at your house. I've never understood it.
So like usually the way to get around spending too much on stuff like that at a bar is you serve it out of bottles. But I mean, like, for tap stuff, obviously you need glasses. I'd say whatever the capacity is of the building, like for the bar portion, is how many glasses you should get. But I don't think that they have a Faerunian. This building can hold this many people, maximum occupancy.
A fire code.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is a fairly large footprint of a building.
How many people do you think we could hold in the tap room?
Comfortably.
Or just comfortably?
That depends. Do you have as many tables as are drawn on the map, or are you getting more tables?
Well, Rebecca does want to get a sort of like a dining area.
Okay.
Wait, then where the fuck are the billiards tables gonna go?
Probably here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Which we only really need one of those, if I'm being honest.
Would say, because you don't need a whole 5 feet around a person when they're sitting down at a table, you could comfortably get 50 in here. Like, there's 55 squares that are on the patron side.
So then call it.
And then
50.
if you're not using all of those, right? But you can fit more than one person in a square when they're sitting at a table.
Okay, let's say
I'd say 50.
12 glass wine glasses. 28? No. 20 glass tankards. And then the rest, you know what? Fuck it. Let's make it all. The rest just glass tankards.
And then maybe get some extras for when some do break if there's
Yeah.
if there is like a fight or something.
So, I think 15 wine glasses and 40 and yeah, 45 glass tankards.
15 and 45. Bit. Tankard holds a pint, right, Dylan?
Yes, sir.
Probably.
Yep. No, you're right.
We'll call it 80 gold for the lot for the all the glasses, the tankards and glasses.
80 gold. Plus the how much for the windows?
Plus 50 for all the windows in the building.
So that's 130.
30.
So 13 platinum.
Yes.
All right, I'll drop that.
Okay. 15 wine glasses. 45 glass tankards. All windows. 130 GP. Paid. Okay. Any other glass type stuff that anyone wants to bring up while we have them here? Okay. Gray cloaks with an orange pickaxe on the breast. It's actually a half orc and a dwarf show up.
Not a pairing you see often.
We're from the Stonecutters, Masons, Potters, and Tile Makers Guild.
Oh, you guys can make a fountain, right?
The lad from the plumbers, mentioned something about a fountain. Yeah, we can get the basin and all that done for you, aye?
Can you also, no, that would be more the fine work people. Never mind.
We were told you got some work that needs done on your house as well.
Yes. Probably both fireplaces actually might need some work.
The upstairs ones would as well.
Yeah, all the fireplaces need work.
Okay. Would you... Okay. So... The plumbing... the fountain... The hearths.
I feel like Oiron would
tile
pay
stuff?
for the fountain out of his own pocket.
Yeah, Oiron will pay for the fountain. Their part of the fountain... they'll have to... You have like a raised porch area here. The fountain, I had previously said a big circle fountain. What they'll probably actually do is do like one of the half fountains and have it like where it's pouring out of the wall that this porch is made of, the
Mhm.
stone wall. And do like one of the half circle fountains. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense,
That makes sense.
but so they'll have to come in and tear out part of this walkway that the plumbing V ran and then rebuild the walkway around it. For where the pipe comes up to put out the water. So for the fountain part, they will charge 100 gold.
Right, I'll take that off of his sheet.
For the hearths, will be 150 GP. Oh no, 100 GP. I read what I had wrong.
100? I can do that.
Okay. And then for the brickwork that needs replaced will be a further 45.
Okay. I'll do the last of my gold, which is 5, and then
4 platinum.
Yep, 4 platinum.
Okay. Is there any like tiling or anything y'all would want done anywhere in the building?
I don't know.
Just say no for now.
Okay.
We can always do renos later.
Yeah. Any other stuff that we think of in the future.
Yeah. Contract work. We're skipping that for right now. The most careful order of smiths and metal forgers. Anything you would want done by the smiths and metal forgers?
We need new cookware.
New cookware. The sconces for the torches.
Sconces for the torches.
Oh, the railings needed replaced.
Yeah, the railings. Whoever does that.
Yeah. So for what you would need from them, which is mostly the kitchen stuff, the wall sconces, and the railings on the balconies, would be 50 gold total.
Alright. Drop another 5 platinum.
Okay.
Since you and Orm have been paying stuff out of pocket, I'm gonna be honest. As of yet,
We should
not a
probably
lot
have
of
you do
this-
do more.
Yeah, we're gonna say, as of yet, not a lot of this platinum has gone anywhere. So,
Well, most of that will be paid in the of upgrading, like buying good furniture and all that for the the tap room and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which
do we go through these guys for that, or?
I mean,
Not the
you
metal
you
forgers.
personally saw the furniture shop in your alley.
Oh,
When
okay.
you
So
were
we're not
walking
going
around,
through
Morgan.
a guild for it.
I mean, the shops are mostly through their guilds as well. So, but you
Right.
don't go directly through the guild rep.
Okay.
Okay. Do y'all want any furs? Like bear pelts or anything?
I would jokingly say that we could use the ones from the one that we slayed, but I don't think we ever skinned those.
No, we didn't.
I would just say we could just wait on that until we actually
that's
kill
a
something
future thing.
worthwhile.
Splendid order of armorers, locksmiths, and finesmiths.
We need new locks.
We need new locks. Yep.
Okay.
Also, there's a hill dwarf in Washington State right now that needs some full plate.
What's Washington State?
Huh.
So this is a question that mostly would be Rebecca answering it, I think. How good of locks do you want?
What's the price scaling on it being?
I'm pretty sure there's actually a thing for this.
Yeah, like how much if I want Skyrim Master Locks?
If I can pick it, it's too easy.
So, Beck, what would be a Rebecca, what would be a better than average, though easy for you to pick lock, is 10 gold. A DC 15 lock.
So something that I can pick easily.
I mean, I think that your modifier allows
my modifier
DC 15.
Is 15.
Yeah.
So even on that one, I'd pick it.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll roll a crit demonstrating. What about a DC 25? How much would that be?
DC 25. 50 GP
per lock. Jesus Christ. What about 20?
25 GP per.
Honestly, that might be the best bang for the buck.
So 20 DC lockpick is 25 each. How many doors we have?
1, 2, 3, 4. Upstairs. The one that the stairs lead to is 5. Do you count exterior balcony doors?
We might want
If you're that
those,
paranoid,
but not a DC 20, DC 10, or DC 15 for those ones.
Okay, so you'd have 5 that are the accessible ones that you'd want the.
So 25 times 5 was that 125?
125.
Okay, 125.
And then exterior doors on the balconies that you want the basic ones for is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more at 10 GP apiece is 40 more is 165 total.
And then maybe for the bedrooms too.
For the DC 15?
Not the 15, like bump it down to like a DC 10. That way it's just not like a easily accessed door. Like there is some semblance of privacy.
Okay.
On the bedrooms, there'll be 5 GP apiece. And there's 4 bedrooms if you're counting the attic bedroom.
So you said
that's another 20. So that's 185.
And then add 2 for the privies, and 1 and 2 more for, because we're gonna make this into a bathroom, right?
That is what you said.
Yeah. Making that into a bathroom, so we need a lock for this and a lock for this. So 4 more DC 10s.
Okay, so that's 205.
205. So I will pay 20 platinum, right? And then
Yes.
it would be 5 gold, but I don't have 5 gold.
I'll drop 5 gold.
Okay. Yeah, you'll take care of the change.
I mean, you
Unless
sold all the
Zarin wants
gems
to
to make
contribute.
to get a fund.
Well, I got
Yeah, no,
triple
no, no.
4s. Let's go.
Yeah, I was surprised when other people were paying out of their pocket. It's like, bro, I literally have the budget in my hands.
The
Just give it
funniest
to
thing
me.
about that when it started, Dylan, is that you weren't paying the first few because like you're waiting for when it actually happens.
Yeah.
And then day 2, y'all just are like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
just gonna go ahead and pay all of y'all.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I guess might as well just pay him now. I mean, technically, yeah, I still haven't paid for the carpentry work because I said I wanted an estimate.
or the plumbers, the fixed
Fuck
plumbing.
yeah, that's right. Or the plumbers.
Yeah, we gotta
Oh,
wait
God
for
damn.
them.
Yep. And the carpenters are also waiting for the water to dry so they can give you the estimate on the water damage.
That was distinctly why I didn't pay the carpenters.
Yes. Okay. Anything else from them besides locks? No. Okay. Okay. And then lightning round of setting up contracts as well, seeing if any of these people are people you want to set up contracts with.
Okay.
Bakers.
They'll probably want some baked goods.
Yes.
You want like bread and buns and that kind of goods.
Desserts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Pastries.
And going for upper class, you'll want like a better than Joe Schmo
Yeah.
selection probably.
Yeah.
Probably could talk to the donut shop.
Okay. The one in Chult.
No. The one by the graveyard.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, this isn't a contract one. The Cooper's Guild, I forgot. Would you be wanting to get? You'd probably be wanting to replace your bad barrels.
Yes.
Yeah, we want new barrels, and the Coopers. They just do storage. Yeah, I thought they were the ones that do those stables.
No, if you're wanting stables, I can have them as well.
Yeah.
I skip them.
Yeah, I don't know about us having a stable because like we're inside of the city, and while animals do travel inside of the city, I feel like a lot of the stables are on the outside of the walls, right? Or am I like bugging about that?
The poorer people have their their horses outside the city.
We probably want like some like hitching post or something.
Every tavern in the city has a hitching post. I'm going to say there's a law about it because there's a law in Florida about it.
All right, so we're at least gonna need a hitching post.
I bet there's one in Texas too.
No one has them anymore, but it's how there's like all those dumb laws that just never got struck from the books
Mm-hmm.
that came from like ye olden
Hey,
times.
plenty of people still ride horses in Texas, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a law that's still used. There's effect to it.
Yeah, but I mean they don't enforce it to where every bar has to have one.
Look,
It is
let me just tell you
unlawful to
this.
paint a wooden ladder in Alberta.
In Indiana, it is illegal to walk down the street with an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
Listen, why an ice cream cone? Whatever.
In New Mexico, which for Beck is landlocked. I mean, no, Arizona, which is landlocked. It is illegal to go whaling.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Don't go whaling.
Just never go to a landlocked state to do it, though.
Yeah. Well, they have sand whales.
Okay. So replacing all of your barrels. What's a barrel cost in 5e?
Oh, 5 GP?
2 GP.
2. Okay.
And you have a decent ale cellar. You got blah 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 blah, blah, and then you'd have the ones that you like tap, right? So,
Yep.
Dylan, what makes sense? Like 12 barrels between the ones you tap and the ones in the cellar.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. So they'll give you a discount and call it 20 gold.
2 platinum.
Okay.
I've been marking it down. Don't worry. We're slowly getting there.
Council of Farmers and Grocers. Would you want fresh produce?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put that down as contract, and we'll just do a contract thing. L is one. Like a monthly price. Contract. Okay. Fishmongers. You want fish?
I feel like it would be somewhat popular since this is supposed to be like New York equivalent. So, yeah. I mean, like we're there on this on the shoreline, right? Like
It
we're
shouldn't be too expensive.
it's a
I
coastal
mean-
city.
Yeah, it's a coastal city. Y'all are not in the coastal ward, but yes.
Okay, yeah. We'll do Chicago fish.
I
Okay.
hate you.
Oh, you finally talk after all this time just to comment on that. I double hate you.
Chicago fish.
Chicago fish.
Butchers. I'm assuming you want meat.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, fish is meat, but whatever.
No, it's not.
It is meat.
It
It's
doesn't count
flesh.
for
It
what
doesn't
is it?
count
You
for
got
butchers.
Which is so
does-
dumb!
well, Beck, if I'm no, what is it? No, it's pescatarian.
It is
If I'm
two
vaginal.
completely different type of animal. Okay, being a butcher's not an easy job.
Wanderers Guild. You want them to come in and collect all your napkins and clean them and deliver clean napkins?
Do I want them to take my dirty money and clean it? Yes. Yeah, we're probably gonna
This
need
is like cloth napkins back in this time.
yeah, cloth
I mean,
napkins.
there's cloth napkins still, but there's not paper napkins. Is my point.
Yeah, cloth napkins, bed sheets, yeah.
Curtains, probably every
yeah,
once in a while.
curtains.
Okay. Okay. And finally, one that makes Rebecca very confused. The Fellowship of Carters and Coachmen.
What do they
Why
want?
does it make Rebecca confused?
Because Beck wants to know what they want.
Huh?
So basically, they if you get a contract with their guild, their coachman will recommend the tavern to the people there driving around the city, essentially.
Oh, so it's bribe money you want, eh?
So it's protection money you want, okay? Well, I understand that. I'm no stranger to danger.
Sure.
Okay.
I agree with that statement.
Though if the mafia comes up, it's like, hey, you want protection money? He's like, I will shank you.
No, it's actually Xanathar.
Xanathar himself knocks on our door.
I don't think Rebecca's shanking Xanathar.
So, I heard that you might have had something to do with the individuals that stole my goldfish.
No, he has a second in command with him, Dylan.
Oh no.
That's the goldfish. The
See-
goldfish is a second in command.
See, what I'd do is like, your minions swindle you constantly. Every time your goldfish dies, you just replace it. That's not your original goldfish. You should probably kill them all.
Beck, you think the civilians of Waterdeep will be safe from the blind rage of Xanathar when he finds out that his goldfish isn't his goldfish?
I mean, your fish has died. Like, they have a lifespan in a bowl of, like, what, 4 days? You're not circulating the oxygen in there. They're suffocating.
Perhaps.
I'm just waiting for the day when someone recommends a better tank for his goldfish so that it doesn't die in 4 days and they get at least a little bit of reprieve before they need to retrieve a new one.
It's not every 4 days.
Realistically, a goldfish does not survive in a bowl for like a long time. It dies because it
hey,
suffocates.
I had a goldfish in a bowl that survived 8 months once.
That's
See, 8 months. That's
the
like
the only reason that I knew it was the same goldfish was because he had a fin injury, and there was no way that my dad
He's
was going to
Nemo!
PetSmart. Kind of. There was no way. I might have named him Nemo. There was no way that my dad was going to PetSmart and finding mutilated fish. Okay.
A gold
he was going to PetSmart, finding a fish and mutilating
it just so you would know.
No. He told me years later that with the hamsters, because we were buying from this place and we didn't know, the place ended up closing. It was like a mom and pop pet shop. All of the hamsters they had this like disease that kills them, like within a year of them being born. Some sort of like whatever. But we would have them. You know, we'd water them, we'd feed them right, we wouldn't forget, take good care of them, and every like year after year, I named it Cutie. So I went through 3 cuties, and then after that, I got a brown one from the same store, and I named it Baby Bear, and I went through 5 baby bears.
oh my god.
Yeah.
A goldfish living in a bowl is lucky to make it to 1 year. Even if you do the right things and perform frequent water changes, the average lifespan in a bowl is only 2 to 3 years.
Does he canonically keep it in a bowl, or is that just how people animate it?
It's on the cover of Xanathar's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. It is.
Xanathar's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, Morton Kanan's Multiverse
Multiverse.
Madness.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn it!
That back in the that was the name of an episode back in the
Yeah.
the Tomb of Annihilation campaign.
No,
Because was it this?
it was this. Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
it was this one.
is
I
when
remember
Anthony was
that.
still with us.
Dylan, on the day after Zaren's incident,
That's right.
The incident.
the
Incident.
Vintners,
That's what we're
Distillers,
calling
and
it now.
Brewers Guild returns. With your like credentials essentially.
Hey.
Who would
And your-
Orm talk to about the beer engine?
You'd probably talk to your Fellowship of Innkeepers rep, because it would be something that would be like coordinated between multiple.
Okay, yeah, you'd probably do that.
Okay. We'll get to that in just a second. They also tell you, Morgan, that because of their interest, well, the interesting work you're doing with the perfect fruit, the normal training period has been reduced from 4 work weeks, which is 2 weeks, 2 10-day, down to 1 work week, so 5 days.
Yo. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's phenomenal. Hey, so like, if I wanted to maybe brew some in-house stuff, would I talk to you guys to arrange that?
Well, you better, because if you don't, we're gonna break your fucking kneecaps.
I would
yeah,
not
you'd,
suggest attempting that, because I will kill you. I mean, what?
You'd talk to us, and then we'd give you some pointers on the area you're setting up for it. Do you have the area now? I could inspect it.
Oh yeah, sure. He'll lead him down to the basement.
Okay.
I was thinking, unless
In the
this was
corner.
where Rebecca was, unless that was where Rebecca was going to try and do like the escape tunnel, then yeah.
I
over
mean,
here.
the escape tunnel will probably go through this wall to get to the sewer.
Okay, so like over here.
Okay. I will say no. You can't go that way because this is your property line.
Oh, okay.
There's a building that butts up right here.
Alright,
like
good to
this
know.
wall is butted up to a building. So
Oh, so we
I
could
mean-
expand the basement like this way, essentially.
you can go in all three. Can you
Yeah,
go
we can
that-
also go down because this is where the stairs is.
Yeah, you can go down, you can go up, and you can go a little bit this way because of the yard. I think you're already at the. 2, 3, 4,
This would be to
5.
the steps
1,
outside.
2, 3, 4, 5. The end of the steps, yeah.
So about here.
Yeah, so you could knock out this wall and then just change the L cellar to be where they're against the two walls instead of against the back wall.
Yeah, we probably should
Or
expand
you could
the
knock out
basement.
this way. But you'd have to talk to that would be like work for the Sellers and Plumbers Guild. Like you'd have to have you'd have to have them expanded, and then the vintners would help you set up the area.
For the brewing thing or for the tunnel?
For the brewing thing.
The tunnel, Rebecca will probably take care of herself.
Yeah, like you need to get, you don't have room for it right now, so you'd have to expand the basement some.
Alright, so
And
in
we
the
can't do
future.
the tunnel until we expand the basement. But I'd use my criminal contacts to talk to people about making a secret passage, a secret tunnel.
So yeah, so maybe in the future, or I'll have to coordinate with my other owner here because there was an idea for another project that was of a subterranean nature.
Yeah, we want to expand
All
the
right.
basement.
Well, when you got the area, let us know, and we'll help you out however we can. You can finish those that intake classes whenever you want. Just come by the guild hall.
Okay, all right. I think we have
Then-
like
then
a
you'll be a
couple of
full
days
member.
before we have to leave, but yeah. Or actually, no, these would have been the couple of days before we have to go meet the guy to find Morgan's. Okay, got you. Alrighty.
And they are at the House of Good Spirits in the Southern Ward.
Alrighty. So yeah, I don't think he was gonna ask for anything else. I mean, like the fighting pit thing is like an idea, but I don't know if he's actually gonna go through with it because like
It's not
I feel
very
like-
upper class.
yeah, it's not very upper class. I feel like they think it's too barbaric.
Unless they're fighting for their amusement.
He does, yeah. He does agree with Orem though on the auto beer thing because that sounds amazing.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Oirin would talk about that, and let me get the prices, some prices for the estimates of things for you. Well, Rebecca, yeah. Did Zarin have any other things he wanted to do with any ideas for with the tavern? Tom?
Wants to give more people discounts.
No, he said he's going to return that. We're gonna get to that in a second. I'll do it again.
Dude, roar.
Do it again.
Alright, he wants to have his own sanctuary.
I would say, Tom, if you have a public, if you were to have them make a public shrine to Eldath, like in the yard area,
We could make the
That-
fountain
that
a
would-
shrine.
that would be a thing that would increase the reputation of the bar.
I will do this.
You
Okay.
could work with
Oh,
Orin to make
actually-
it part of the fountain.
I could.
Make it a waterfall
Yeah,
fountain.
actually, yeah, it would make sense as a fountain.
Yes, it would.
Okay,
I will do this.
that's
Okay.
out of pocket for you.
Although we probably should put like a glyph of warding on it, so if anyone tries to piss in it, it explodes and kills them.
You said that's out of pocket for me?
Well, yeah, because the fountain was out of pocket for Oiron, so you want to make the shrine. The other 3 of us don't worship your god. Orin will probably go along with it because he wants the fountain. But
And
like,
it makes sense for it to work with the fountain. But like
Yeah.
they're basically saying that the conversion part of it, the price of the shrine itself,
yeah,
would
you'd have to
be
pay for that.
Because that's something
that'd be like part
personal
of
you want.
your intake.
Yeah.
Like, I'm taking care of the secret tunnel.
And
There's
I'd
a
end up
bigger tunnel.
probably
No,
paying
but-
to expand
Through the
the
mountain.
basement for the brewing area, which, so... Not right this moment, though. Because I gotta see how much it's gonna cost us for furniture and the other stuff, and if we still have some leftover money, then yeah. We might, though.
Okay.
Nice.
So running through these estimates real quick. The beer engine, to just get a base one, like the basically there's 3 tiers of things, and how which tier you get, you can upgrade later. But the better the tier, the more it adds to the valuation, which is what changes if you're like the comfortable thing I was talking about earlier before the
Right.
session. The base one would run you 400 gold.
Alright, I will drop
What does the
40
base
platinum.
one do? Like, what's the difference between each tier?
They just it works more efficiently and is quieter, so it doesn't.
What's the other tiers cost?
Tier 2 would be 650, and tier 3 would be 800.
8 platinum?
800
No,
gold, so it's 80 platinum.
80 platinum.
80 platinum, yeah. I dropped 40 for the 400 gold one. Morgan wants it, and Aaron convinced him he'd buy it.
Actually, I'll drop another 40 to make it the 800.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We're going
Very
for fancy, man.
well. Very good. Okay.
Tier
Yo, max tier
3.
beer engine. Morgan will just be like, beer me. and
Chugga,
then it'll
chugga,
just
chugga, chugga. Woo,
right
woo,
up.
beer!
Okay,
It's not a
so
trade.
so work on that won't be able to begin until after the repairs are done.
That's fair.
Your estimate from what the people have told you is that it'll take, once they start, which will be at the beginning of next week, giving you time to clear out the trash or have the trash cleared out. It'll take 12 days for the repairs.
Okay. Oh, not bad at all.
In any of these upgrade things will take a 10-day.
Fair.
How many of them can be done at once?
They can be done one at a time.
Only what? Fuck. So, like...
Well, like, so expanding the cellar won't completely interrupt the like business, so you could be running while that's happening.
I mean, the glass blowers, the metal workers, like
I mean,
those...
all those things. Well, okay. So here's what I'm doing. Here's how I'm doing this. The beer engine is what I'm saying would take a 10-day. So, the upgrades to the tap room, which would be the carving in the tap room and the like the work on the hearth and all that. The repairs and the upgrades in the tap room would be one thing. Or not the repairs. Fuck. Give me a second so I can figure out how to say this.
So it's like there's.
It's
the
each room. It's not each
repairs.
thing. It's not like
Okay.
your windows. The windows are the repairs. So that's part of the 12 days.
Okay.
The carving, and I'll say that happens at the same time as the beer engine.
Okay.
Right now you're at you would be at the beer engine is your only thing that's adding a 10-day so far.
Okay.
If you want to have all the stuff done to upgrade the tap room and everything, that would take a 10-day. Which I'd count the carving as part of that. I'm gonna count that into the price. like how I was saying about if you make those 4 rooms fancy and don't add the other stuff, would be the rating you were at. That's an upgrade to each of those 4 rooms. Like realistically, those rooms wouldn't interfere with each other. You could do the tap room, pantry, kitchen, and cellar at the same time. The beer engine would interfere with the tap room and cellar, though. Like that work couldn't be going on at the same time.
Okay.
So you'd be adding 2 10 days if you upgraded those rooms.
The fact that they can like massively expand a basement in a 10-day is impressive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that be like during the 12 and the 10, but yeah, it's still impressive.
Impressive.
I mean,
Most
there are
impressive.
technically spells to like move Earth.
Yeah, there are.
So I mean,
We live in an age of magic.
we haven't reached modern times yet, but we're in a renaissance of science and magic. And one day this world will quiver before the power of the wizard and the intellect, and you mighty brutes with your great swords will bend the knee until we all get murdered by dragons.
Because we didn't have enough people to cast Fist, god damn it!
Precisely!
So like the other thing is when you have to wait for the cellar to be expanded before you can do the
brewing
brewery.
thing, yep.
So that would have to be after the cellar's expanded.
Right, no, yeah, and that makes sense. Okay, so...
So let's look at the prices for the 4 rooms.
Yeah, what else do I owe for everything else?
Okay.
We also
Well,
need furniture.
we need
Right,
furniture.
well, we'll walk across to go get the furniture.
We'll
right?
burn that bridge
so-
when we get to it.
So the roof was
Well-
quoted at 200
200, okay.
for the repair.
So...
You didn't pay that yet.
No, so...
Because we're waiting to see how much the water damage will
Another
be.
20 platinum, okay.
The water damage will end up being quoted at 325. 32 and a
That's the
half
sound of a
platinum.
man who's like, I don't want to pay that.
No, the math... Okay, hold on. Because I need to... Calculator. Okay, 111...
Can we just
for
hire Walter? He can fix everything.
Minus... You said... How much total?
325, so 32 and a half platinum.
So 32. Alright. Okay. So Rebecca cover 5.
5 gold.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah, Morgan's just panicking as he hands platinum. It doesn't have change. Alright, so I'm down to 1,082.
Okay, so oh, and then the rest of what you wanted the carpenters to do was another. I didn't write it down. Can I scroll back up that far?
I did put it up. It wasn't that far up. I put it towards the end. 270-ish GP for all the carpentry stuff.
Right,
So-
and that
so-
was not counting the water damage. So
Not counting the water
so it's another 7 platinum for the rest of everything the carpenters are doing.
In addition to what I put up there.
No, in addition to what you just paid.
Oh, in addition to another 7. Okay. Minus 7. Okay, so I'm down to 1,075 platinum. But yes, so he'll pay that.
Okay. Now to the
Imagine
you-
us doing
okay.
this without having taken those gems.
Oh, it'd
I
be
mean,
impossible.
look at Iron Sheet.
I mean,
How much
Orin
money
might
does
be
he
able to
have?
do it, yeah. Orin's fucking rich.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay.
But then
So
we'd have to like suck his dick for eternity.
Facts.
Upgrading the cellar to tier 2. Upgrading the cellar to tier 2 would cost you 250 gold. Upgrading it to tier 3 would cost you 400 gold.
Is that additive or is it including the lower tier?
Those are the 2 totals.
So if you want to, so you can't go from tier 1 to tier 3.
You can
So-
go straight to tier 3, so it would be 400. It would cost you 400 gold.
Oh, so
So
each upgrade is
be-
200 gold. Okay, that's what I
Okay.
was wondering.
Do we want to just go to the max tier or?
Maximum power. Let's go.
Okay, so minus
Just in case, like, if we ever
40
want to expand,
platinum.
we don't have to.
All right. So now I'm down to 1,035. So tier 3.
Unlimited power.
Yes. Unlimited power.
Great contribution to the bar. Thank you, Tom.
Just him screaming.
He's
at
actually
the
out taking the bar exam.
He's taking the bar.
He thought that that's required.
So I thought I needed to
Zarin
learn
is
to
out there
practice law.
becoming a fucking lawyer.
I didn't know they sold alcohol here. I thought this was where court happened.
Okay. The kitchen. Upgrading the kitchen to tier 2 would cost you 300 gold. Upgrading it
That's
to tier 3 would cost you 800 gold.
Holy
We
shit.
could probably strike a deal to get it lower than that.
No, we can't.
Tom, that's not how this works.
Zarin can.
I'm gonna.
Yes, Zarin can do. You know what? Zarin goes.
If he
over.
offers everyone 75% discounts, probably, but then we'll make no money. So you said
But you know
tier
the
1
saying,
was
mo money, mo problems. So no money, no
we-
problems.
If we give them a 15%.
No, we're not giving people discounts.
Yo, 15 minutes can save you 15% on car insurance with
That's
Geico.
We
fair.
give everyone a 1% discount and then raise our prices by 2%.
So, all right. So you said that the tier 2 of the kitchen is 300 gold.
What's the difference between
Um,
the different tiers?
There is there's better cooking equipment and just
Quality of meals.
yeah, it's more conducive to better quality meals.
I think for right now. Let's just go with the tier 2. So I'll pay 30 platinum.
Okay, so kitchen to tier 2 is 30.
So I'm down to 1,005 platinum.
Actually, if you want to
sorry,
drop
I'm happy to
drop
write down all
40
this as
total, I could drop the other 40 to make it 800.
If you drop an additional 10, Beck will match you.
Very well.
Is what he's saying.
That,
Okay,
yeah, I'll do
to
that
get
then.
a tier 3.
Okay,
I
so
will
I'm down
match
to
your donation.
995.
Okay.
I will match your offer.
The pantry, and you unlock special downtime activities when you have tier 3 of the rooms, which can
Oh.
help your bar out.
I don't even know what that means.
You know what downtime?
I know what
activities are.
downtime is, but I don't know what kind of special activities are unlocked.
With a tier 3 kitchen, you can host a feast.
Ooh.
Yo, Morgan chefing it, huh?
With a tier 3 larder / pantry, you can acquire rare ingredients.
Yo, it's soccer.
Yo, it's soccer.
I'm sorry.
Soccer's here.
Yo, beanball.
I don't have to play you anymore.
Are you
I
just
don't want to play
yeah,
with you anymore.
I don't
not that late, I
Wanna
guess.
play with you anymore.
We have to discuss our plans.
I spent money on. I spent your
The
money
fountain.
on the fountain.
Did I not already pay for the fountain?
You paid for the plumbing. This was for the stonework.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
It costs 100 gold. So
Oh, that's nothing.
So the pantry is the thing that I haven't paid for yet. So.
Oh, the pantry. We haven't done the pantry or the tap room yet.
Okay.
Larder. Okay. You can get rare ingredients with a tier 3 pantry. So upgrading, it's the same thing as the kitchen, 300 or 800.
I think we can just go with the 2. Level 2 for this one.
So I'll take off another 30 platinum.
Okay.
I
Tier
do
2.
965.
300,
Oh, that's why everyone wants to chip in with that.
paid.
How much?
How much platinum do you have?
200.
If you match Dylan with a 40, we could get the max level.
40 platinum?
It's
Yeah, 40
800
platinum would
gold
be-
for the tier 3 pantry. To match
Yeah.
our tier
Holy
3 kitchen.
shit!
Did we get the
I have 3
refund?
platinum left. So I can't.
Yeah, I will say you got the refund. You turned the bow back in. Well, he would say
I would go with him just in case he puts up a fuss.
Hi
all
again.
right, all right, all right. I'll knock it down to a 40% discount. I'll knock it down to a 40% discount.
Hi,
Hello, I'll
this
knock
is
it
my
down to a 40% discount.
this is
my
my
son.
mother.
This is my mother.
I do not see the resemblance.
I'm pretty sure you're older than me.
Well, you died first, so you're older.
That's not how it works.
Quotamet.
I'm gonna have to return this. Sorry.
How about I knock it down to a 50% discount?
You just said 40 though.
Okay, 40.
Make it a 5% discount.
He points at the no refund sign on the counter.
Okay, let me explain to you. Let me explain this to you, Mr. Howard. So my friend here,
Son.
does it look like he's buying it? Buying that he's my son?
No.
No. My friend
No.
here, he is tied to be the lowest stakeholder in Troll Skull Manor. And he did not consult the rest of us when he made this deal. So maybe you could cut us a little slack and accept the return.
I'll accept the return on one condition.
What's the condition?
Was that Beck saying it like that?
Yeah,
Or did you actually? Or did
swallowed
Rebecca
the
like
drink.
slam something down?
Yeah, I just finished the drink.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a glass of rum and coke, so I just finished that.
3 free drinks once a week.
What the fuck?
1 free drink per a week and a half.
To a 10-day final offer.
They're non-transferable. They're only for you, not for any of your friends.
I'm just trying to get you better publicity, but okay.
Insight check.
I mean, we don't want to go broke, so
Insight check. I mean, 2 a week is not going to bankrupt you.
look, Rebecca's stingy.
Roll that insight check, Tom.
Yep. I thought, okay. I didn't know if you were being.
He was just trying to get better publicity for your bar.
Yeah, I think he was telling the truth.
I don't care. 2 free a week, non-transferable.
1 a month is transferable.
What?
You
we
already
agreed.
no. You can't. You're not altering the deal. I am not praying that you don't alter it further.
He points at the sign again.
You son of a bitch. Fine.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
It sure has.
It
We'll see
just works.
Yeah. Twice
Yeah,
every
hold
2
his hand out
months.
for the bow.
Does he give back the
That's what-
money to?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I
You
guess
get back your 120 platinum, Tom.
I also had gold on top of that.
you just paid the flat.
We'll. You can watch. You can find it in the VOD and tell me after the session.
Got you.
It was. Oh God.
You can timestamp a link in the VOD.
1,250 or something like that.
We'll
so
we'll figure it out afterwards. Someone can timestamp it in the VOD.
After we leave and we get like down the street a bit, it's like we are never shopping at that store again.
He's got some pretty good stuff there.
Oh yeah, but I'm sure there's other people out there who aren't a slimy scumball.
Yeah.
I mean, my passive.
All I'm saying
what's
is
my passive
ta-
insight? My passive insight is 16.
He completely did it to teach Zarin a lesson.
You son of a bitch. Hey, dude. He was teaching you a lesson. You understand, right?
Was it a lesson in friendship?
No. It's a
Oh.
lesson in good decision making.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Was Oirin giving the 40 platinum?
I can help.
Okay. So it is 10 more from either Dylan or Peck. Or Tom.
Zarin will put it up.
Okay. Put up 10 platinum.
Now, if I put more in, would there be more?
Not for that room. That is the top tier for that room.
Okay.
Now the tap room. Same thing. 300 or 800.
What is the tap room again?
It's the main bar.
Oh, okay. How much is it?
Actually, no, because this is where a bunch of your stuff cuts in. So out of stuff you've already paid for, it would be 100 or 600.
100
for the tap
platinum.
room. No, 100 gold or 1000 or 100 gold or 600 gold, which is 10 platinum or 60 platinum.
I'll put up 30 if someone will put up the other 30.
I'll put up the other 30.
Alrighty.
So that's
Make
40
make sure that
each
the
for-
yeah, that's
right.
40 from you, Zarin. Oirin, you also paid 40 on the previous thing.
Yep.
Yo, I got down to 935 platinum, group 935.
And then the feasting hallback would have to wait until after the construction, but I
Yeah.
can tell you the prices on that now. It would be 500, 750, or 1200, and that unlocks banquets.
700 or 750.
750 is tier 2.
Oh, wait, what's tier 3?
1200.
I don't have the money for that. I don't have the money for tier 2.
Wait, tier 2 of what?
The
The
dining hall.
Yeah, like actual dining seating area, and
How
having like
much is tier 2?
750.
That would be
75.
75. Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Tier 2.
I'll give 3 platinum. My last 3.
860. Oh, okay. Well, then it would be at.
You get 3 back.
863. 863. Okay. I've been trying to find this image for the last 20 minutes, and it's driving me insane that I can't find it.
Okay, and then for Morgan, the prices on the. Do you want a brewery or a distillery? Or a Porque no Las Dos?
I'm like, what's a porquenos?
Distillery or brewery?
Brewery, beer, distillery, spirits.
Distillery.
Okay.
The image I was trying to find is literally Ada Wong standing there with Leon peeking out from behind her and her just sassy saying, excuse me, he ordered the McNuggets. And that's all I could think of when he was like, yeah, this is my mom. And I can't find it. I
Why'd
hate
you
that
just
I
go? Why'd you just go ghoul for that? For the this is my mom.
because I don't
Smooth
know,
skin.
Tom does like this deep voice. So it's just
Yeah,
like
smooth skin.
that's my mom, smooth skin.
Hey, that's my mom.
Yeah, hey, that's my mom. Like,
That's
come
my
on,
mom, smooth skin.
I
Come
look
on.
exactly like her.
Come on, she's trying to order the fucking McRib. Just give it to her.
Okay, so Dylan, the distillery would be 400, 650, or 800.
400.
Which for platinum is 40, 65, or 80.
40, 65, or 80. 40, 65, or 80. I'll do the 65 one, but I'm gonna put down 63 and ask if someone will give me 2 platinum.
I'm out. Literally out.
Anyone want to give me 2 platinum?
You need 2 platinum? I got you. I can do that.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
Why can't I find this image?
And unless anyone else had another upgrade thing, I believe that is it for now. And then furniture shopping. You're going with the fancy stuff to make it a fancy place.
Oh yeah.
So to just replace
This will be
that.
what we blow our budget on.
If we're gonna make it fancier, what we're thinking like dark wood chairs with like red upholstery.
Oh, it's nice.
Some leather in there.
Yeah.
I like how Beck says this is where you're gonna blow your gold. This is 500 gold for the furniture.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be way more expensive.
Oh, it's only 500 gold for the furniture?
Yeah.
50 plat.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
if
I
you're
could drop that. 750. Okay, so I have 750 platinum left.
you go and order it all from the bent nail, which
That's
is your
the one
neighbor.
across the street from us.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, sure. Because, like, we're business neighbors. Might as well foster good relations with them.
Yeah. So you see a half elf half elf.
Half-left?
Half elf.
A half leaf carpenter.
Male half elf named Tallyfell Branch.
Tallyfell branch. Tally ho.
Um 100 GP paid. And what else is on this list of things to get it running?
Staff?
Yeah, but so replacing the kitchen essentials that weren't from the smiths, as well as just some other stuff in there, like some equipment for the bar itself and the kitchen itself would be 80 gold total.
It's 8 plat.
8 plat.
Are we looking on
gold.
our fund, Morgan?
750 platinum remaining.
Okay, that's pretty good.
You said 80 gold. How much would that be in silver? Probably
800.
Never mind. No, I don't have enough.
How much do I got in silver?
I'm just curious.
I have 800 silver. I'll drop that.
Do you actually?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Get rid of the shit coins. We need gold and platinum only, boys.
Yeah. During the work, you do find out that you do need someone to come in and clean the chimneys. It's more than prestidigitation can do because it's like
It's too
actual
much for
blockages.
precipitation.
Well, it's like actual blockages and stuff. It's not just the soot.
Like Rebecca tried for a bit, and it's like, no,
you
this is
definitely
too
clean the
much.
soot off of the brick, but there's
Oh.
like actual blockages.
I finally found it. I was wrong. It's excuse me. He asked for no pickles. Sorry, I just.
That'll cost you a whole 10 gold, which is 1 platinum or 100 silver.
Oh, I have 100 silver. I'll drop that. 44 silver
or
remaining.
1,000 copper.
Ew.
The plumbing ends up running you. The plumbing, like the fixing the plumbing, because the fountain was already paid for. Is 80 gold,
80 gold.
which is 8 platinum or 800 silver,
Alright, I'll drop
or
the
8,000
platinum.
copper.
Yeah, I dropped the 8 platinum. I'm down to 742.
Okay.
We might have some spending money left over.
Yeah. What? Oh my god. What cost diamond is required to revive his wife?
1,000.
Which
GP.
is 100 platinum or 10,000 silver.
Okay, so as long as he keeps 100 platinum
Or
to the side.
10,000 copper.
Or 500 electrum.
Ew!
Get out!
Ew!
Get out!
And after placing your entire furniture order at the bent nail, he also throws in a surprise brand new sign for the manor.
Oh.
Go!
Troll Skull Tavern. Or Troll Skull Manor. So that ends up being free.
Awesome.
See, it pays to make friends with your neighbors. Except for Flanders.
Except for Todd Howard.
Todd Howard's not our neighbor. And if he moves in, I'm killing him. Becca's killing him, not Rebecca.
What's fucking fair for the deer?
I'll bring
He's
Zell
here.
in to kill him.
The deer chandelier ends up running you 50 gold.
5 more. Platinum. 737.
I'm just trying to get through the rest of the stuff that I had wrote down to make sure. Okay, and then your contracts, aside from musicians, we'll get back to that one at some future point once you can actually, once there's more done.
I mean, I probably could talk to Brie about that. She might be able to help.
Yeah, so we'll come back to that one. But the contracts in total is more than this says, because y'all are going with like full spectrum and like some fancier stuff.
Full spectrum antibiotics. Boo.
If we aren't making at least a goal a day, we're messing up.
Yeah. Better be making some serious smackaroonies once this place is open. I mean, it's going to be long-term returns, but still, though, go see some of that cash flow.
So, the upfront fees for getting on all the guild contracts.
Does that include the cart people?
This will include the cart people.
Okay.
This is not your recurring monthly fee. This is like the one-time upfront getting on the contract.
Okay.
Is 240 gold.
240,
or 24 platinum.
24. All right, I got you. Boop. Boop. All right. 730.
And because of the contracts, it will be 25 GP a 10 day.
25 GP a 10 day.
Is the base contract. Like if you have to order more.
To worry about that until we open, right?
Right.
Okay.
No, I'm just letting you know what the contracts add up to.
So as long
like,
as we're
that's how it's starting, because you're waiting to see how it how your volume is.
Yeah.
25
like if you have to go
each of them, or 25?
No, total.
Oh, total. Okay, that's actually not
so estimating staff cost. Just to run the tavern, we're going to need to be making probably about 30 gold per 10 day just to have a profit. But it would be a small profit.
You are undercounting the wages.
Oh, the way. Okay, so probably 50 gold per 10 day.
I mean,
or am I still
the place
undercounting?
has brand
Okay,
recognition.
Okay, so Morgan is getting up with his contacts. Is something that we have to handle. For bouncers.
Yep.
For the servers, the bartender,
The cook.
the cook. You probably want more than one cook, if I'm being honest.
Right.
And then the runners. Yeah, I'd say this wouldn't change. The book calls for 50 GP per 10 day for maintenance and wages of hirelings, and that wouldn't change based on the class. So I'd
Okay.
say it's still the 50.
Okay.
So we need 75 just to break even.
I'll be right back.
But I mean, with selling to the upper tiers, the way running a business works in D&D is it's profit or loss around your expenses. It's but yeah, you need to be making 75 to break even.
All right, and then if we also want to pay for guards at the tower, if we get it, probably going to be needing to make an upward of like 150.
And you don't have to pay for the guards immediately, because until you start hiring your own guards, the guards of Daggerford will be stationed there.
Okay.
Is what was told to you.
So we'll have time to set up a cash flow. Oh, we'll probably also have to hire a bookkeeper to help pay staff. Or is that part of the maintenance?
Since you wouldn't be here running it, yeah, you'd probably want to hire a bookkeeper as well.
All right, I guess would that be the Page Guild?
Yeah, unless you just know someone you want to hire.
I know someone?
You were talking about giving Lauren a job.
Oh yeah, Lauren. Yeah. Do I know if she would be good at such things?
She has handled money for most of her life.
Okay, yeah, she will be good at this.
In your previous line of work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she got herself out from that debt.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I guess I'll probably pop over to Baldur's Gate and go talk to her.
Yeah. Before that, during this time, we'll say you do. This happens before you pop over, if that's okay. There is a knock on the door late at night one evening. Late at night one evening? That doesn't work.
Rebecca goes and answers it because she's probably the only one awake.
No, it'd be as everyone's laying down.
Oh, okay.
It's not that late. You see.
Okay, I'm back.
You see two large figures, humanoid, not giants or anything, but one of them makes
Rex.
Morgan look small.
Telepathically to Andromeda to go get the others.
Note said to meet here.
Who are you?
Morgan, you hear a voice you haven't heard since you had since right before you fainted right before you blacked out one time.
A voice I haven't heard right before I blacked out one time?
When you viciously murdered some dwarf.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I'm not sure who this is.
The voice. Here's what I'll say. Morgan can't quite place it, but for some reason, when you hear that voice, you get a throbbing pain in the side of your head.
Ow.
Oh, it's the only guy to
Um,
ever have beaten you in a fight.
No, it's him? The fucking orc bastard? You're lying to me.
He's not the only one to
No.
beat you in a fight.
He's,
No,
yeah.
not the one from before you met Stella.
Okay.
No, this is from your underground days.
Oh, okay.
But he is one that knocked you out almost immediately in the fight.
Oh. Yeah, we're still in the bar, right? Because I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I went to go pee. All right. So yeah, so he'll head outside.
I'm supposed to meet Morgan here.
Oh,
Said he had a job.
oh, you must be the bouncers that he was talking about. Yeah, Morgan.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh
Big
wait,
tough
where am I
guys are
going?
here.
He arrives to wherever they are.
Guys that look
Yeah,
stronger
they're at
than
the
Zarin with
front
that
door.
belt on.
Yeah. He'll open the door and
Okay.
match
So
with
Rebecca's there. You get like over Rebecca's shoulder. You see a large Goliath, who is the one that had knocked you out. Like you when you tell the story, which you don't tell often, you say you lasted 20 seconds.
And that's being generous.
He did not.
But in fact, he did not.
He did not.
You would know him. You would know that is he goes by Boxer. You also see the other, when I said large, not tall, but very muscular figure of a dwarf who you had fought. You had something of a showman's rivalry.
Okay.
Like when you and him would fight, there was always lots of betting. It was always
So
people looked at it as a rivalry.
so he has a certain number of wins. I have a certain number of wins.
Yeah. Fairly even.
Very well. Very well.
And then you also see someone that it confuses Rebecca why he's with them. But you see a just this skinny's even not the right word. Scrawny elf. He looks very out of place next to the other two, Rebecca.
I mean,
Uh,
it's
Was
not so
that
much
the
about
guy?
strength; it's about technique.
It's
You
about
can be the
pride,
weakest
not
motherfucker,
power.
but if you could use their own strength against them,
I swear to
He
God, I fought a scrawny elf session 1. Is this that guy?
it is not that one. This one, though looking unassuming, you recognize him as the one that you fought in the semifinal of the arena that got you the nickname of Urban Bourbon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
So I
not the
know.
co-op arena, but the your previous arena.
So Boxer's the Goliath. What are the other two's names?
So it's Boxer. Uh,
Greg.
no.
Because I know he'd know the dwarf and Boxer's name for sure, but the other guy might be like, oh, I kind of remember you.
There's a reason you were named Urban Bourbon after that arena. You were sauced.
Yeah.
You do not remember his name.
He
You
does
remember
not.
him.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember him for sure.
but I don't remember his name.
The dwarf is fantasy name generators is down. I don't know what to tell you.
I never struggle.
It's Thror.
Thror. Okay.
Gilgamesh.
All right. Yeah. So he'll look over Rebecca's shoulder. Holy, Boxer, Thror. It's been a while. And oh my God, I remember you from the arena fight. I was hella fucked up though. I might not have caught your name, and I apologize greatly for that.
Yeah, there wasn't much time for time for talking during that.
No.
Ias.
Ias?
I take it
Ias.
you're skilled hand-to-hand combat, IS, because you look kind of out of place next to these guys. These guys are very much bruisers. You're someone I think I'd probably fear more.
Yeah, until Boxer cracks you upside the head and you get knocked the fuck out.
Well, that I'm expecting, but you,
Well,
your looks can be deceiving.
managed to make it to the final. If it wasn't for your friend here, I would have won it.
Yeah, he's got the muscle and the technique to back it up. So
I mean, no hard feelings.
I think it was more he. It seemed more to me like he just wasn't feeling any pain after downing that second keg.
you were drinking during the fight?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
during his entrances.
Yeah, I would just kind of tap it and knock the whole thing back and then get into the ring.
Is this before you met Stella?
No.
No.
Oh,
this
you
would've been
became the
after.
urban bourbon after. Okay.
Yeah, he became the urban bourbon after. No, this was after.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
dark
explains it.
days. Dark days.
I mean, it doesn't matter how hard you hit after a loss like that. You don't feel any pain.
Yep.
So, word is you're looking for some of the the old talent.
Putting the crew back together.
Yeah, I'm looking for bouncers. Chance would have it that myself, Rebecca here, and two of our other compatriots have found ourselves to be owners of this here tavern. We're trying to fix the old place up, get it up and running, and I figured I'd get in touch with some of my old contacts because we're definitely going to need some muscle. Um, and we'll pay you right and proper.
Literal and figurative. Yes.
You be paid right and proper, and we're trying to go a little bit higher class with it. So I mean, the I don't know if this is actually a thing, but like the whole like occasional drinks for them, and like the I imagine they get like a meal or something. I don't know if that's actually included in their wages, but that's kind of what Morgan's offering
I
them.
mean, probably on top of their wages.
Yeah. So if you want food, we can hook you up with that too, in addition to your wages. As long as you don't drink us into bankruptcy, I'll throw you a couple of drinks every so often. Just don't be as obliterated as me. But then again, I feel like Boxer can handle being as obliterated as me. Actually, you probably could too. Jesus Christ, I just forgot his name. Fuck. The dwarf. What's his name again?
Thror.
Thror. Well, you too, Thror. I don't know about
Under
you,
the mountain.
Anais. Yeah, the king under the mountain. I don't know about you, Anais. I ain't never seen you drink before, so. Do you drink?
I do. Not quite as heavily as you do, though. Few do.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a wide range of alcohol and food selections, so you'll probably be able to get whatever the hell you want.
Yep. Also, it's been a while since I've talked to any of you. Um, I've taken up cooking myself. Not half
Gotta
bad,
cook, Morgan.
if I do say so. So actually, if you want, uh, if you're interested in the job, and we could talk over. What time is it? Is it like lunchtime?
It's night.
Oh, it's night. We could talk
You
over
do
like
like a late dinner.
little bit of a late dinner if you want.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we got new pots and pans.
Think we gotta know. No offense, but think the talk's good. Gotta know what the offer is before we agree. So yeah,
Um,
let's eat.
Yeah. I mean, it would just be like the normal going rate, right? Or would he have to pay them more?
It's what you think this type of talent is versus regular bouncers.
They're good. So
Yeah.
what's
yeah,
the average bouncer go for? Just as a baseline.
So from the book I have, it says it says 20 GP for not per, but that's the 10-day wage for 3 total.
Oh, so it should be 20 GP a 10-day for the 3 of them. If I was going with the base
if you were
price.
if you were finding the regular bouncers,
Hell,
it's whether you value them more or less, or the
maybe
same.
double.
Yeah, I'd say double. Yeah.
We
So I'd
want
say
them
both.
loyal. We want them hard work and double.
And
Oh, yeah.
and they are going to be working here when you're not here.
Yeah.
Like, because if y'all were here running it, y'all could handle security. You know what I mean?
No,
But
yeah, yeah.
having some good people on security.
Yeah. So he'll get to making them a meal.
Okay. You
He's gonna, you know what? He's gonna do it big. He's gonna use some of that dragon meat.
doing up some dragon steaks.
Oh yeah. He's gonna use. He's got 10 pounds left of the prime dragon meat. They're all big. Well, one of them's kind of scrawny, but
We gotta
He's-
put
he's
some
cook-
meat on your bones.
he's cooking for them. He's not really cooking for the rest of. Yeah. Do I have any other prime meat? No, that's just regular meat from the black dragon. So yeah, he'll do he'll do the 10 pounds of the prime dragon meat, and then he'll do some other stuff with it. He'll do like potatoes, baked potatoes, and some vegetables, and then yeah.
Okay. Sounds very good. Make me a cook's tools check. And just for reference, I will say this this Goliath has a good 5 inches over Quaker.
Oh boy.
Which I don't think I know soccer. I know Oiron hasn't met, and I don't think Zarin has
No,
met.
Zarin has not.
But that is
That's terrifying.
the leader of the community Loki is from.
Oh.
Could Andromeda be helping him, like, cut vegetables?
I'll allow it.
Oh, well, I was also gonna say too. I don't know if I've used it, but didn't I have it from the last time I played Zarin?
You
Inspiration.
do have an inspiration, yes.
Okay, so I'll do the thing with Andromeda, and if you're allowing it.
If you roll like ass, you're rolling it again.
Yeah, roll the inspiration.
You start cooking.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely using that
Inspiration advantage.
Yo, there we go. Okay, fuck yeah. Gotta impress these guys.
Morgan, you start cooking, and just seeing. I mean, one of them literally outfought you. The other two, one of the other two, one is as of the last time you fought them, though you haven't fought in a while. For all intents and purposes, you're equal. And then the elf was no slouch. You thought he would be from looking at him when you first fought him.
Right.
You were wondering how he got there. But cooking for these people, you start out nervous and you start messing up. And you hear Chef Ramsay in your head. And
Where's the sauce? Where's the
steak is fucking raw.
and for a brief moment, it's like you're back in Hell's Kitchen.
The clock's ticking.
And you Andromeda just comes and like gives a light smack across your face. And I got this. I got this.
I got this. Okay.
You
I
cook
needed that.
like you have never cooked before.
You cook so well, even Chef Ramsay would cry.
You hear a not pleased, but almost an approving sigh in your head.
I mean, Gordon Ramsay, like he doesn't want to be angry. He wants people to make good food.
Well, and I mean the kids show. He's real good.
He's
He
actually a really
he doesn't
nice
like
guy.
he does the thing with Hell's Kitchen is it's people that claim to be good at cooking
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
literally.
they're making mistakes.
Yeah.
So you call yourself a top chef, but where the fuck is it?
Yeah,
Or
where's the
Kitchen
sauce?
Nightmares, where they're like actually serving to people. It's like, oh my god, you're gonna kill someone.
Yeah. But like Next
Don't
Level Chef,
use the
he's been real
microwave.
cool on Next Level Chef even. But yeah, the kitchen still in a state of somewhat of disrepair. You make it work.
It just works.
You come out. The rest of you out there, even Rebecca, who doesn't have to eat, still gets that hunger response from just how good it smells.
It has
From
been months since I felt hungry. What the fuck did you do?
you still have the mental capacity for your brain to think you're hungry. And it just smells great.
Like every time I've ate before, it's just been like me being like, I'll eat. But this is like I need to eat. What did you do?
I did my best.
I found the sauce.
I found the lamb sauce.
Anyway, you serve it up. And
Drag it at me, drag it at me. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
everyone that eats it is very impressed. What is the food you make from your chef feet do? What is it, like a
Oh,
It's snacks
the
that-
treats.
what?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
what do
the
the snacks do? The treats or snacks or whatever you want to call them do?
The treats is one part. So as a part of a short rest, you can cook special food provided you have the ingredients and cook's utensils. Blah blah blah. Equal for a number of creatures to 4 plus your proficiency bonus at the end of the short rest. Any creature who eats the food spends 1 or more hit die to regain hit points. Regains an additional 1d8. That's the regular part of it. But then the treats. The treats last 8 hours after being made. They can use a bonus action to eat it, and they gain temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus.
Okay. Everyone that eats it, even though there's not a combat right now, gets those temporary hit points, even though this isn't your treats.
Although you do have Rebecca's temp HP, which is 10. So
Oh, I do still have that.
yeah, you get them every time you rest within nearby Rebecca.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, everyone is very impressed by the food.
In fact, there's a knock at the door. And you see a horn silhouette.
No,
No,
no, you're not hired Ramsay to be your cook.
No, I'm not saying we're hiring him. He's here to try the food.
Oh,
You know what?
no.
You know what? You even see a piece of the steak float up and disappear.
All right, you're welcome,
It
Leaf.
seems to.
All right, why am I saying you're welcome? It's like, enjoy it, Leaf.
All right.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't afraid of ghosts, right?
Not gonna scare us that easy.
Don't worry, it's friendly. But yeah, there's a ghost.
Leaf has a habit of occasionally throwing stools, but also will take your coat and will sometimes pull your chair off.
They're very defensive about this place, so do your best to protect it.
Yeah.
Do they not believe us?
Roll a persuasion check at advantage.
Me or Rebecca?
Me, because I was the one
Rebecca.
that brought it
Yeah,
up.
that's true. That's true.
Let's go.
They seem to believe you.
I'll add a D6 onto that, because why not?
They seem to believe you.
Yeah. I mean, but so we were thinking. I mean, you guys are great at what you do. Um, I mean, boxing, you kick the shit out of me, but I appreciate you, man. You know, like I got respect for you. Same with you, Thor, and you as well. Jesus Christ, I keep fucking it up. Anais,
Aeus.
AS.
Aes, Aes.
Deus?
Anus.
Um, so I'm thinking, yeah, double the usual rate, and in addition, drinks, food. We have a deal.
They'll look at each other, and yeah, they all spit on their hands and hold it out to you, Morgan.
Very well. He'll spit on his
He
hand
takes a
and then
dagger and cuts his palm.
shake it. No, he'll shake. He'll shake each
It's
of their
it's
hands.
the warrior handshake where you like grab the forearms.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. He'll grab the phone. Yeah, nice and juicy. Uh,
And yeah, you do when AS shakes your arm, you do feel like as if a pressure point is being pulled.
Oh God!
oh no.
Like, you
He's an
feel-
open hand monk. He can punch you and make you die
He,
within
like
the
it doesn't
next
do
year.
anything. But yeah,
Oh Jesus.
He probably makes Francesco's skills go to shame.
okay. It's been a long time since we've heard from Francesco.
I mean,
And
we don't have
Skittles.
sending to contact him anymore.
It's true. All right. Yeah.
I mean, unless I
So-
can send a paper bird with a paper bird, then there's no other way I can hear them from them.
I'd probably allow it.
All right. Guess I'm sending 4 paper birds out. 1 to Francesco and 1 to Lady Daggerford. The secondary for each is for a return letter. The one for Daggerford is to it's like, hey, when you finally get that person back, or when you finally get the guy back, send us a note. Send us this note, and we'll be on our way. And then to Francesco, it's me asking if he's all right, and kind of giving him an update on like everything that's happened and how things are going, and how we bought a bar. And I don't tell him about how we assassinated someone.
Francesco would not approve of that.
No, he would not. I don't approve of it, but we did it anyways. We do what
Yep.
we must because we can.
Do what we must because we can. Okay. Very good. So that is 40 GP a 10 day. Okay. So you send those out.
And then
Do
I
that.
guess I'm teleporting over to Baldur's Gate to get talk to Laura. Lauret.
Okay.
Where's my paper birds? There they are. 2 paper birds left.
Now here's the question, Beck. Is the comfy sofa gonna be an upgrade to the bar?
Isn't that Loki's?
It might be. I can't remember. It's at your house.
Yeah.
Is all I remember. I don't remember who paid for it.
Dylan, did you get the comfy sofa, or was it Loki?
I remember Rebecca and Loki being like equally obsessed with the comfy sofa. I don't think I bought it though now.
Damn.
Okay. We'll scratch that, and I will try to find a bot of it to find out if that was Loki's or Rebecca's.
If not, I could probably bring it with me through the teleporter.
Okay, and then just get it shipped from or transported, carted from the Harper's to here.
Yeah. Yeah, I teleport over to... I'm going by myself.
Okay.
This is an expensive private trip. This is 100 gold pieces. Just to talk to someone.
Just to talk to your sister.
Yep. Yeah, I go to the Harper. This is during the day. This is like the next day after we meet the people.
Okay.
go down to Baldur's Gate, head over to my house, knock on the door.
Okay. Um. Who is it?
Who do you think? I'll quietly through the door tell her how we first met.
You hear. How many locks did you add? I think you hear 3 locks unlocking.
And then probably a secondary switch being flipped to not trigger a fucking log that falls from the ceiling to kill you.
That was not one of the traps you added. And
She
she
added
does not
it.
know how to add traps.
She's a rogue. Doesn't she have thieves' tools?
She's a thief. She's not a rogue.
Okay.
I have a thing for her. I mean, she would probably know enough to do that, but
Yeah.
she was going with the traps that you all had set being enough.
Yeah. After.
And
Yeah.
she'll open the door, again holding a butcher knife in her hand, just in case.
Have you had any problems?
Not in about a week or so now.
A week? What happened over a week ago?
Well, and she opens the door a little more, and you see there's this big blood stain in the carpet.
Oh my god! I get inside and start checking her for wounds that are healing.
It wasn't mine.
What happened?
They found me again.
The who?
I mean, the reason you had helped set traps there was because the cult had
the cult. Okay.
been there a couple times.
Yeah. Okay. They came here. Why? Because you're important to me. That's why.
They said it's for something that happened in Daggerford.
Oh shit. Okay. Well. Yeah. I'll kind of get her up to speed on everything that's happened.
Okay.
And so we bought a bar, and it's almost ready to open. Well, not almost. We got another couple weeks, but we're gonna need someone to take care of the money, and you're probably the best person with money that I know. Definitely a lot better than Zared.
That would be
Wow.
quite an honor, but we'd have to get all of our stuff from here. If they're coming around, I wouldn't trust it with no one here.
Yeah, definitely. Let me read teleportation circle.
I mean, at the minimum, there is the canoe, the 2 crates of potions, the couch, her belongings.
I mean, I can hire some movers to move them over to Troll Skull. We got attic storage, so we can put shit in there.
Okay.
And I guess my bedroom will also be part hers.
Okay. Am I going with you now, or waiting for it to open, or?
It's up to
waiting
you.
for
It
the
might be
movers?
safer there. Because it's water deep. I don't think the cult can get in as easy.
What did I hear about a blizzard there?
Oh, I guess I might have forgot to tell you that in my story. Still don't know exactly why, but for some reason there is these frost bombs going off in various small towns. One was found in one town, and an individual was chosen to take it into Waterdeep, or so he claims. our friends think it was potentially an assassination attempt on the council, but that's neither here nor there. I haven't checked in on how that investigation is going. But just because I don't know why Loki tried to pickpocket him, but he did. And like seeing him do that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm a little suspicious. So I cast Mage Hand and I kind of like flip her hair. I pickpocket him with this, and he it kind of slipped and it clattered to the ground, and saw a metal cylinder covered in runes. Realized it was a bomb. I ran to it. Dimension doored 500 feet straight up into the air, and it went off because I was trying to hand it over to Andromeda.
It went off with you right there?
Yeah, it knocked me out unconscious. It almost killed me, actually. Plummeted about 495 feet before Loki was able to cast Featherfall and revived me, but I was under some frost curse or something, so we had to go to the elemental plane of fire to find a cure. Ended up talking to a kid who wished me and Andromeda better, and then who might actually not be just a kid, but I probably shouldn't tell you more about that just cause, for probably your safety. And then we accidentally wound up back in Chult. We helped defend Chult from a horde of undead, and then we teleported back. I think we actually, we teleported back to Waterdeep. We had a council meeting, and then we went to a Metallic Dragon Council, and then we... Now I'm getting back into what I have told you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Maybe I should stay here just until you can get people to help move our stuff out.
Yeah, I'll see if I can hire someone back in Waterdeep to move it.
And then I guess you'll explain where Troll Skull Alley is in Waterdeep to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess you'd be half of what I make from this place, so I'll give half of my cut to you. And then once everything's over, you'll get 100% of my cut.
What do you mean?
We've talked about this.
I thought you were trying to find another way.
I am trying to find another way, but if there is no other way, then that's what will happen, just cause. But I have a couple ideas, but some involve magic that I don't have the ability to use. Like, magic jar is something I could potentially use to store my damaged soul in while I possess my own body, but warlocks can't cast those. Because the thing I originally looked at said it could, but then it said it couldn't, so fuck.
Anyway. Oh, that Warlock for Dummies book.
Yeah. I guess it was a printing error.
It got changed to the errata.
I swear, there was... I looked at a list of spells warlocks could get. Level 7 was Magic Jar. Or it was level 8. I don't remember which level. I think it's level 7. And then, like, months later... Like, I told you my plan for, like, potentially keeping Rebecca alive post everything. And then, like, more recently, within, like, the past few months, I looked again. It's not a warlock spell. Why did I find it in the warlock section?
Just to taunt you. Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in regards to the tavern or finding specific people as hirees?
I guess I'm spending another teleportation circle.
Todd Howard.
What about Todd Howard? I'm sorry, my thing cut out.
He could be hired.
You could hire Todd Howard.
For what?
Sales.
We're not. We got a barkeep. We don't. What are we selling?
Beer.
But that's what the barkeep's for.
Advertisement.
That's what the.
That's what the kid in the mascot outfit's for.
And the cart people. We're not hiring Todd Howard.
What if we gave out free breadsticks and had a good jingle?
When you're here, you're a troll skull.
We don't need Todd Howard for that. Rebecca's probably having this conversation through Andromeda.
But here's the thing: Todd Howard could make the profits just work.
That sounds like
good.
a terrible, terrible idea. I do not trust that man.
You know what? I do know who I want to hire. I'm gonna go get him.
Your son?
No. I now officially lost the bet because I'm gonna bring it up. Dog. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
hire dog.
Beck, roll me a D100.
Oh shit. 2, because I'm teleporting twice.
I already rolled the first one.
75.
Okay. Okay.
Do I
I
have
don't-
sending?
Sending doesn't work between planes.
Fuck.
Yeah, it does. It's a 5% chance.
Oh, I thought that was. Oh yeah, it does.
You know, if you take dog out of there, there will be no dogs.
How do you know that?
Because if there's no ideal dog, then there's nothing to base dogs off of.
I'm going to ask the GM.
Make me a straight intelligence roll.
Oh, he's probably not smart.
I know wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. Oh, fuck.
Rebecca might be right. Or maybe you just have dog with you.
Maybe he'll keep dog in his back pocket for a while then.
Sarah,
And I don't
we
mean
shouldn't
literally.
mess with that plane too much. Because we will severely fuck up everything we know.
I miss him.
Yeah, I don't know. We can get you like a dog. We'll get you a dog.
He's not dog.
Yeah, but he'll be like dog. He's already friendly with you because all dogs know you.
Would all dogs know me?
I mean, all of Lady Daggerford's dogs seem to.
Yeah. Ever since you've returned, every dog you have met has acted friendly towards you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So we'll never be attacked by bandits' dogs.
No, Zarin will never be attacked by bandits' dogs. All dogs don't know you.
I mean,
Oh
he
my
did
God, I
introduce
didn't.
us to dog.
This is true. But you didn't have the intellectual conversations that I had with dog.
I don't think I'd consider your conversations to be intellectual.
I would consider it more intellectual than poking a bear.
Listen, I thought it was like a stuffed thing that was able to track your face.
You poked the bear. Thus, you have poked all the bear.
I have poked all bears.
All
Look,
bear.
all I'm saying is all dogs know Zarin, all bears know Rebecca. And not in a good way.
Next invocation I get, I'm taking beast speech, so I can next time I go there, I can go find the bear and apologize to it because like I feel really bad about it because like I thought I didn't know if it was real or not. I'm like, there's only one way to test. Poke. Okay, it's not happy.
You know, in a roundabout way, Peck, you poked all bears.
I poked every bear in existence. Every bear from the moment of their conception was poked by Rebecca.
Retroactively, actually. Yeah.
All bears that have ever existed were poked by some.
Oh no, is there a bear god in the Forgotten Realms?
Hold on.
We're gonna end it here if no one else has anything for the tavern. That way we can pick up next time with doing other stuff.
Yes.
More tavern stuff.
More
There's
tavern
one.
stuff.
His
Oku.
name is
No,
Oku.
no,
Yep.
the
Ancient
tavern.
spirit of Rashem.
I mean, the tavern will have stuff checked in on as the progress happens, but it will not be another session like this week and last week.
I am the god of bears. What is there not to understand? I jest, little one. You smell of distant lands. No doubt the spirits of Russia M are a puzzle to you. In life, I was a bear of flesh and bone. In death, my bond with the land has called me back. 3.5 each.
All I'm saying is, all bears know you.
They're annoyed by me. They don't hate me. They're just annoyed.
As they should be.
He is lawful neutral. You just better hope you never have to cross that god.
His class is a fighter? What the fuck? He's a bear!
Yeah, he gets action surge. That means he can claw you to death 8 times in one turn.
He was in Neverwinter Nights too.
Oku.
Oh, I guess I never got to... Oh, Mask of Betrayer. I never played that expansion.
Oh.
So it's possible that Rebecca's ancestor met him. I just haven't actually played that yet.
Funny Rebecca, little chomp on ear.
Anyways, that's the end of